Hey everybody, it's Mike from The Head, The Tail, The Whole Damn Thing, reminding you that it's the end of our bracket bloodbath. Our version of March Madness was Final Girls this year, and we are down to our final two. No surprise, Ellen Ripley made it past Laurie Strode and Sarah Connor. And on the other side, Nancy Thompson from Nightmare on Elm Street has upset Sydney from the Scream series. So our final two are Ellen Ripley from Alien and Nancy Thompson from Nightmare on Elm Street. So head over to our socials and vote now.
And now, on with the show.
The head, the tail, the whole damn thing.
Welcome once again to The Head, The Tail, The Whole Damn Thing, with industry professionals Mike D. McCarty and James Knight. The horror entertainment podcast that compares industry staples from the past to their current contemporary release. Today's episode, Scream and Scream 7. That's right, folks. 7. It's so amazing how they keep changing these up and they're so different. Or take it away, fellas.
Are you ready to scream?
I scream. You scream.
We all scream for Nev Campbell?
Sure. Campbell's soup. It's what's cooking.
Nev is good food.
That's right. Chunky? No, not chunky.
No,
Holding up pretty well, actually. I've been getting 30 years of these movies.
30 years? That's kind of nuts.
Good job, Scream.
Yeah.
Or is it? We'll discuss tonight on The Head, The Tail, The Whole Damn Thing. That's right, where we take a new movie and we pair it with a classic, a double feature, something we think works well together.
Yeah.
And tonight, we're screaming our brains out.
Yes. The original 1996 Scream by Wes Craven, written by Kevin Williamson, that I happened to work on. I worked on the first three. I've mentioned it on the podcast before, but maybe this is the first time you're listening to us.
I know for sure that you worked on 2, because you did that gag where the pipe goes through the cop's head
That's right.
into the windshield.
Because it was an accident, because it wasn't supposed to happen that way. It was supposed to
happy
go through
accidents.
his chest. And then when the stuntman kind of hit the brakes a little early before crashing into the pipes, car dipped down a little bit, pipe went through the dummy's head, and we went, shit. So back to the shop, came in the next morning with some pieces that would work against the actor's face to make it look like it was going through his head. And then there was a little death twitch with the hand on the hood of the car.
Still looks good. Still looks good.
Yeah.
Now, in preparation for this recording, I watched every single Scream movie.
So did I.
Oh, boy.
I screamed my balls off.
Oh, my goodness. I have always enjoyed this franchise. I guess I'm going to put a question mark on that. I think I've just had too much Scream in the last, week and a half.
I will ask you this at the beginning. How confused are you as to what happened in what movie?
Oh, quite.
Yeah.
Quite. Honestly, they all do kind of bleed together.
Exactly.
And, I think it is kind of a problem with this franchise. But they're stuck at a moment where they're trying to appease old fans and appeal to new fans.
Exactly.
And everyone seems to be getting real touchy about the ways that they're doing it.
Let's face it, everyone is touchy in general, no matter what the fuck we're talking about, right?
Yes.
You're like, that movie's trash, and someone's like, how dare you? That movie's the best movie ever.
I mean, it is an IP that a lot of people are passionate about. And so they're going to feel one way or the other. It's either going to be like the greatest thing or it's going to be absolute shit.
I mean, let's face it, the Scream movies reinvented the slasher.
Oh, yes.
By making fun of the slasher.
Such a fresh take, a wonderful take on the genre.
Yeah.
And, I mean, we'll get into our ratings later on, but I think it makes it succeed in ways that I don't think a slasher necessarily had before or since, really. It's just so good.
Yeah.
It's just so good.
No, you're absolutely right.
And then, perhaps, it stared into the abyss too long and became the very thing that it was making fun of.
Yeah.
The formula starts to get a little stale after a while.
Yeah.
Should we just jump right into this one?
Yeah, let's do it. The interesting thing about the original Scream is that Kevin Williamson, down on his luck writer, months behind in his rent, needed to pay his car, wrote it over a weekend.
Yeah.
He had been house sitting for somebody and at one point saw a window was wide open, got a little freaked out, pulled a knife and walked around the house looking for someone like, oh my, is there someone hiding in the house?
Have you ever been there? Have you ever been like
Kevin Williamson's house with a knife? No. Sneaking around Kevin Williamson's, hiding in his closet.
Opening a window in a Kevin Williamson's house?
I mean, let's face it. There's nothing hiding in Kevin Williamson's closet. He came out of the closet a long time ago.
No, I mean, like when you're in like a new hotel room or something, you're on the road and you're like, oh shit, the fucking door was unlocked while I was taking the shower or something like that. And you have to open every closet just to make sure nobody's in there.
I get that feeling here sometimes, even in my place. And I live in a compound, right? And they've got to get over gates and stuff. So don't even try it, fans. So, he got a little freaked out, called a friend over. They hung out. Talked about horror movies all night. Kevin Williamson, big fan of like the original Halloween, Friday the 13th, all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
And slashers had been unpopular for a little bit there. They really
because they had too many dumb sequels.
Yeah. We'll get there.
Anyway, what I meant was... So he ends up going like to a cabin in the woods or up in the mountains for a weekend, 2-3 days, to just write this thing. And he banged it out, gave it to his agent and said, see what you can do. Over the course of a couple of days, every studio wanted it.
Yeah.
Everyone was just like, whoa, what is this? The first 30 pages are amazing. They're just drawing you in, It's really smart. It's really well written. Miramax was the last people to look at it. And Bob and Weinstein... Yeah. He who shall not be named. Those guys, they made an offer the next day. It wasn't quite as much money as some of the other studios, but it was going to give them a little bit more play to do what they wanted.
Well, actually, Williamson had already written I Know What You Did Last Summer before he wrote Scream.
And Killing Mrs. Tingle, too, I think he had written as well.
He couldn't get anybody to take a look at that, but I think the spin on Scream had everyone chomping at the bit to get their hands on it.
Because the original title was Scary Movie. Yeah. And that was the title all the way up through production, almost to the end, before they decided to change it to Scream.
Yeah, and I think the Weinstein brothers, somebody saw a Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson song they did around that time called Scream.
Yeah.
And they thought, oh, that's a really good name for a horror movie.
Yeah. And it is. And it was.
And it has been.
And
30 years later.
But as we do dip into the Stephen King dark web, there is Scream the franchise game. Digging around on the Stephen King dark web and came across this commercial. You want to give the commercial a listen? Let me know what you think.
Yeah. Oh, I don't remember this one, so let me hear it.
New from Slash Bros. From the minds of Wes Craven and Kevin Williamson, it's Scream. The franchise game.
Okay.
Do you like scary games?
Oh my god, is this another commercial for a game sequel?
Actually, it's a reboot of a sequel of a reimagining. Try to keep up.
But wasn't the last one about legacy sequels being the new original?
And this one is about how reboots of legacy sequels are the new...
Wasn't the original game already based on a movie making fun of sequels? Then you made 6 more?
That was the point. We were satirizing sequels by becoming sequels. It's post-postmodern modern.
So what's this game satirizing?
Games based on movies based on satires of movies based on satires of making games about satirical horror movies.
Look, can I just play the game?
First, do you understand the 3 rules of surviving a Scream game?
There are rules?
Rule 1, you can be the killer even if you're the protagonist. Rule 2, the killer can be dead from a previous movie because you pulled the twin sibling card. Rule 3, every character must have a secret connection to a character from a previous film.
My barista?
Related to Randy.
Oh my god, my Uber driver?
Related to Randy.
My dog?
Related to Randy.
Rules are subject to change with downloadable DLC.
That's not a rule, that's a business model.
Welcome to franchise horror, baby.
Yes, that's right. It's Scream the franchise game. Survive Ghostface. Survive the plot holes. Survive the increasingly convoluted lore that requires a flowchart and 3 podcasts to understand.
And remember, in this game, everyone is a suspect, including you.
Wait, I'm the killer?
You were always the killer. It was foretold in Part 3, retconned in Part 6, and confirmed in the director's notes on Wikipedia.
That's Scream the game. 7 movies, 17 killers, 1 very confused audience. Now with 40% more meta. Coming soon from Slash Bro. Yeah. I'm not sure if you can find those old Scream games on eBay or not.
I tell you, as a fan of board games, I have to say that was not the most confusing rule set I've ever heard. It actually made a lot of sense as I was listening to it. I was like, I got it. Sure. I'm ready.
I like that everybody's related to Randy.
Yeah, the meta-ness of it all.
Yeah.
And whether or not that's working to its advantage anymore is the question I have for this whole franchise.
I mean, it certainly worked for a while, right?
Oh, it was incredible. They caught a bolt of lightning on this first movie. They really did. And I will say with full disclosure, as far as horror movies go, slashers are far from my favorite. I do like some of them.
I really like the slasher genre. So
it's not my thing.
Yeah.
But I loved Scream the first time I saw it because to see them satirize, take aim at all the silly tropes that those Friday the 13th and Halloween sequels had been exposing for years. All the don't go into the basement, what are you doing going outside? You know, to actually actively talk about them and have the kids experiencing them. Mm-hmm. And joking about them as they were making their way through the movie was just amazing.
Yeah.
Such a fresh take on it.
Totally.
It could be argued that the very first sequel in this series kind of ruins that whole thing. I do like Scream 2, but they can't catch that bolt of lightning a second time, in my opinion. Then it just becomes a franchise.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's absolutely true. But it opens with Drew Barrymore, and Drew Barrymore, pretty big actress at the time. And originally, they wanted her to be Sydney.
Yeah. Now, I had heard that she decided that she would rather play the girl at the beginning. I'm not sure if that was a career choice for her, if she had other things going on, didn't have the time, or, you know, just thought maybe he could make some more money moving on to other projects quickly.
Yeah, because to be honest, nobody really thought this was going to make money. It was considered dead on arrival in all the like entertainment news and stuff like that. And then when it was released, it just sort of slowly built. It only made like $6 million its opening weekend.
Yeah, $14 million budget, right? And then it makes $6 million opening weekend, and they think, well, that's it.
Yeah.
But word of mouth took this. It made, I think, over 170.
It did. Yeah, 173.
Jesus. Yeah. I did not see it opening weekend. I remember my friends talking about it and then eventually going to see it.
I did, but that's because I worked on it. And when I rewatched it with Grace the other night, she was like, I remember when we went and saw this in the theater, and she's like, and I didn't really want to go. Yeah, it's cool that you worked on it, but I was like, whatever, I don't really care. And then afterwards, she's like, that movie was fucking great. And she loved it. And still, to this day, loves it.
Yeah, it was fun to revisit this one. Like you said, opens up with Drew Barrymore, the biggest star in the movie at the time, featured prominently on the poster. And so the fact that she gets it in the beginning was a great shock. of course Drew Barrymore's going to get away.
Yeah, you automatically think she's going to be the star. She's the biggest name in the cast. She opens the movie. Yeah, this is your star. But not killing her makes everyone go, wait a minute. We can't trust what this movie's going to do.
Yeah, and it is a pretty iconic scene.
It is.
Getting the phone call from the random number, starts up a conversation with her. And, okay, girlfriend, you probably just hang up the phone and not pick it up again.
Yeah. I mean, at some point, he's like, do you have a boyfriend? And she's like, no. And then later she's like, my boyfriend's going to be here any minute. He's going to kill you. And he's like, you said you didn't have a boyfriend. And I was like, wait a minute. Why were you lying saying that you don't have a boyfriend? Just so you could sweet talk this old man on the fucking phone?
But that whole bit where they've been talking to each other for a bit now, and he says, what's your name? She's like, why do you want to know my name? And he says, because I want to know who I'm looking at. And the camera just pushes into her a little bit, and it's like, whoa, shit.
So good.
It's pretty
And she's
great.
like, what did you say? And he's like, because I want to know who I'm talking to.
Yeah. She's going through the house, locking all the doors, making sure everything is secure in there.
You know, for me, the most anxiety-ridden, anxious part of this whole opening is the fucking Jiffy Pop.
Yeah, you got to take care of that. It's going to start burning, stink up the kitchen.
You got to push that Jiffy Pop. You got to shovel it. You can't just put it on and walk away. And then they show it's smoking, and I'm like, girl, you got to get it off the flame.
Nobody was making Jiffy Pop anymore in 96, you know what I mean?
Definitely
you had microwave
not.
popcorn.
And nowadays, people are probably looking at it and going, what the fuck is that?
What devilry is this?
What is this magical mushroom of fucking tinfoil that grows out of your stovetop?
Yes.
Really? You did what?
Does this take place in the Oregon Trail? What the fuck is happening
You hold onto the coat wire hanger and you just sort of shovel it back and forth. And
yes.
And Jiffy Pop tasted like shit.
Oh, yeah.
You could never get it right.
No, there'd always be a bunch of burnt ones.
Yeah.
And then like 5 popcorn stuck together with a giant snot bubble of butter.
Yeah.
But yeah, what I'm saying is that the first time that I'd seen it in 96, the Jiffy Pop was like nostalgia. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, that's what the babysitter makes for you. Even though she's not babysitting anyone. Like, it just puts you back right in that moment.
It does.
And all the meta ideas introduced right here at the beginning of this movie. What's your favorite scary movie? They start talking about Halloween. They start talking about Nightmare on Elm Street. There's that little bit where she talks about how the sequels suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is pretty funny.
I don't think Wes Craven was a huge fan of that line, but he left it in.
Yeah, well, even though he didn't direct the sequels to Nightmare on Elm Street, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but still, I don't think he necessarily.
I mean, he directed the 7th one, right?
Yeah, the New Nightmare.
Yeah, pretty soon Ghostface is on the phone with her and forcing her to take a quiz on horror movies, slashers.
Ghostface has got her boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
He's tied up in the backyard. She flips on the light. She sees Steve. He's got his like high school leather jacket on, duct tape around his mouth, ankles and wrists tied up, and she can't answer the questions right.
Right. Yeah. Who's the killer in Friday the 13th?
She's
like, Jason, I've seen that movie 100 times.
And I'll tell you, when I first saw this movie, I got caught on that one. I'm like, oh yeah, it's Jason.
Yeah.
But it's not. Everyone knows it was Mrs. Voorhees in the first movie.
Yeah. Good. So it's a good one.
Steve, he gets cut open and his entrails spill out.
Yeah. You know, at K&B, the way we did that gag, guy's on his knees behind the chair. That's a fake body in front of him.
Oh, okay.
So it can look hollowed out. So you can hide him behind everything and drape him in black. And if you position the camera a certain way, you're just going to see the fake body in the front. You're not going to catch him behind it. Yeah, so
it's a really gruesome effect, too.
Yeah, totally.
Right, in the first 4 minutes of this movie.
About to be duplicated minutes later.
Yeah. As Ghostface breaks into the house, chasing after her. She's run outside. Her parents are driving up the driveway, and she's trying to run outside and eventually gets overtaken and stabbed right in the chest by Ghostface. She can't really scream her voice is gone. Her parents come in. They see the house is all tossed. Furniture is broken. The Jiffy Pop is on fire.
Yeah.
in
that
the
Jiffy
kitchen.
Pop, it's done. There's no way you can salvage
Can't save that. Can't save any of that. There's not going to be any of that left.
It's been flaming for 3 minutes now.
Even the ones that look like they haven't been touched by the fire are still going to taste like smoke and ash.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
But Drew Barrymore, her name's Casey in this movie. She has died with the phone in her hand.
Yeah.
She's had the phone in her hand the whole time.
And the parents
when her mom
can hear
goes
her
to
dying.
call the police,
Yeah.
they just catch her dying on the other end. And that
It's good.
is really cool. Really sinister, awful little twist of the knife.
It is.
And then they walk outside. The dad's like, you got to go to the neighbor's house. I don't know what dad's plan is right here necessarily.
It doesn't look like the neighbor's house is super close by either.
Yeah, there was a long driveway, right? You got to go to the neighbor's house because the cops are going to come in here and I got to clean up the sex dungeon before they come down here and ask me any weird questions. Okay, honey. He goes outside and that's when they see
We got to hide the
Drew
hitchhiker.
has been strung up and split open, and her intestines are spilling out as well.
Do you love the fact that they're steaming? Did you notice that?
I don't think I did notice that.
Yeah.
They're steaming.
It was a cold night in Northern California, probably 30, 40 degrees. And like if you heat up some hot water and you throw it onto the pile of guts, you're going to get some steam, but it's going to go away pretty quickly. So I think there was a little A-B smoke element from the physical effects team to sort of give it that little pop. But
cool.
It's cool. Like watching it in HD on my big screen, I was like, yeah. Fucking steaming guts. How cool is that? Yeah. That's right. Steaming guts.
One other hallmark of these movies that I think this first one does really well, and they have gotten away from it a lot in the subsequent sequels. Drew Barrymore's character puts up a good fight here.
Yeah.
I think she throws a couple things at him, knocks him down a few times.
Everyone puts up a good fight against Ghostface.
This is not a Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, like unstoppable juggernaut kind of thing. Or Freddy Krueger, who's got a bunch of tricks up his sleeves and essentially has magic, right? This seems to be a very human character who is able to be knocked down, able to be hurt, able to be slowed down. And that was also really refreshing, revisiting this movie, but really refreshing when I saw this movie the first time. Like, oh, he can be knocked down. I think at one point, Rose McGowan's character, my favorite one, is when she's running away from him in the garage and she just whips open the freezer door.
Bang! Yeah.
Clotheslines him. Oh! It's like, oh, fuck yeah.
You could even hear what sounds like the actor going, oof, oof.
Yeah. I think they get away from that in a lot of the sequels, and Ghostface becomes a little unstoppable. But I really prefer the sort of more human element here. Because he's still scary. He still ends up killing numerous people. But it just seems like people have a little bit more of a shot at getting away.
Yeah.
He's not a supernatural force.
The face takes a lot of judo tumbles in this movie.
Yeah, yes. Well, after Casey, Drew Barrymore is killed, we're going to cut to our final girl here, Neve Campbell, playing Sydney Prescott. She's on a computer in her room. The window is open, and meow. Boyfriend jump scare. Very reminiscent of Nightmare on Elm Street, right? I think even Skeet Ulrich, who plays Billy Loomis, her boyfriend, he's even wearing kind of a powder blue, I don't know if he's got a sweater vest on. It's very reminiscent of Johnny Depp in Nightmare on Elm Street in a lot of ways. The look coming through the window.
Yeah. Wes Craven loves guys crawling through girls' windows.
Yeah.
Right?
What's that about?
I'm not sure.
But Sydney screams it's going to bring her dad in there. And you can see she's kind of got a little way of locking her door without locking her door.
She shoving a door against it, the closet door opening and just catching the handles.
Yeah.
Kind of smart.
Yep. And a good little nod to something we will see later on as she tries to avoid Ghostface. But her dad's like, "Hey, you okay? Everything okay in here?" "Yeah, Dad. No problem. No problem."
Okay, well, I'm leaving for about a week, and there's pizza money on the counter, and blah.
That's right.
All right, goodbye, Dad. Setting it up for she's alone.
Yes. And Billy is there. "Hey, babe, I was watching The Exorcist on TV, and it made me think of you." And she's like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, well, it was edited for TV, so they cut out all the really good stuff. And I couldn't help but think how when we started a couple of years ago, we were R-rated, really hot and heavy, but things have really cooled off now." I mean, he doesn't say it, but you will find out that it's because her mother was raped and murdered, and she found the body and had to go to the trial and accuse her murderer of killing her.
I mean, that's going to put a girl on edge for sure.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, in a odd bit of vindication, too, for all these movies we've watched where the girls just jump in the sack, she will accuse him of just that thing, where she's like, "I'm sorry if my trauma is making it hard to get in my pants."
Yeah.
Well, yeah. He tries to get some action, but she's like, "Not tonight, Billy.
Yeah.
You're going to have to settle for a PG-13 flashing."
Yeah.
A little flash on the way out the window.
Yeah. She flashes one boob and probably says the word fuck once later.
Well, the next morning, Channel Team Action News is on the scene outside Woodsboro High.
Mm-hmm.
What is going on? "Oh, didn't you hear? Casey and her boyfriend Steve were brutally murdered last night. They had their intestines hanging out, and I probably shouldn't ramble on about this since your mother was also brutally murdered almost 1 year ago to today. Anyway, did you get your algebra homework done?"
Yeah. Was that Rose McGowan's character talking to her?
Yeah. Tatum, her best friend, played by Rose McGowan in this. Yeah. I think she even says, like, "It's the worst crime since..."
Well,
Yeah, exactly. I do know. You're talking about my mom being raped and brutally murdered.
Yeah. That particular one crime? Yes. I'm very familiar. Thank you.
We also get Gale Weathers on the scene here. Gale Weathers, played by Courtney Cox, at the height of Friends.
Yeah.
She wanted to do this movie.
Yeah.
And they didn't want her at first because they didn't want to get those things mixed up.
They didn't think she could play a bitch.
Boy, can she.
Yeah, apparently she wrote a bitchy letter to Wes Craven. And he went, "Okay, fine. We'll give you a shot."
And she will be a mainstay throughout this whole franchise. Even to a point where you think, wait, didn't you die?
Yeah.
In a previous movie?
Yeah. I swear I've seen Gale Weathers get killed at least 3 times. That's the one thing I gotta say I'm not a fan of in these movies, is over the course of them, all the way up to the 7th one, people will get brutally stabbed, and you think, well, that's it for them. And at the end of the movie, you just see them like being carted away to the ambulance, and they're kind of weakly waving like, "I'm okay. I'm still alive."
Yeah.
Every movie.
Yeah. It happened in this one when Dewey, played by David Arquette, Deputy Dewey Riley, he will get stabbed in the back.
That's right.
They were going to kill him in this movie.
They were going to kill Gale Weathers, too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
But once they cast Courtney Cox, they decided they couldn't for franchise reasons.
Well, I'll tell you something, too, that this franchise does, and the other ones don't, is it really focuses so much on these characters, on Sidney, on Dewey, on Gale, throughout the whole thing, right? Like, I would say Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween,
None of them really making that.
Well, they're really making their nut on the killer,
Yeah.
on Freddy, on Michael, on Jason.
But the killer's always different in these movies.
Yeah. I mean, it is always Ghostface. It is always voiced by Roger Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
But as much as I might have gotten tired of these movies, watching all of them over the course of the week, I did have to give it to him. Like, wow, I've really followed these people through a tremendous character arc at this point.
Yeah. You watch Courtney Cox's face transform from one movie to the next over the course of 30 years, and at the end you're like, ooh, okay. Who are you?
But knowing that, like, she met David Arquette doing this movie, would fall in love, would get married, would get divorced, would do more movies with him. I was like, shit, these people have like a real legitimate history.
Also in the movie lore, too. Met him, fell in love, married him for 10 years, got divorced.
Crazy. We're about to meet Dewey here, too, as he's at the school talking to the principal.
The Fonzie.
Yeah. Henry Winkler playing the principal in this.
Yeah.
Totally uncredited. Did you notice that?
I guess I didn't notice it was uncredited.
He was told by a producer that they didn't want to credit him because at this point he is known as the Fonz still,
sure.
Right? That's like he's recognizable. And they thought that it might run at cross purposes with the theme and the tone of the movie.
Hey!
I can understand that if they just didn't want to put his name at the beginning of the movie with everyone. But he's not even credited at the end of this movie.
That's really weird.
It is totally weird.
Huh.
I only noticed that because at the end of the movie, I wanted to confirm that the janitor I saw wearing the Freddy Krueger sweater in the high school was in fact Wes Craven. And it is. He's not credited either, but like as I was sifting through the credits, I'm like, the janitor's not there, the principal's not there, what the fuck is going on? Huh. So I did a little digging, and sure enough, Henry Winkler was told by a producer, like, we're not going to credit you. Can you do us a favor?
That's
and
so
I guess
weird.
He said, sure. I know.
Well, you know, he wasn't supposed to die in the script either. But the Weinstein brothers went, you've got too much between the first kill and the next kill. Somebody else has got to die. And they said, you got to kill the principal. And it also gave them a reason at the party finale to get all the other kids
everybody
to go leave, to go see the principal's body, which is described as hanging from the goalpost at the football field.
This has been that's how we're going to use the Fonz and not give them any credit, Hollywood man. Come on. Give the Fonz his due. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe the Fonz should be in. Is he still alive? Is he still with us? He is, right?
Henry Winkler?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like the Fonz just died.
No, get the fuck out. Is this going to be another Turner and Hooch moment?
Oh, gosh, I got to look up.
You just fucking Malachi crunch my fucking soul right now.
Henry Winkler. Did he jump at the shark of life?
Oh, Christ. Please no. Please let there still be.
No, he's 80. He's still
excellent.
there.
Well played, Mr. Winkler. Hey.
Oh, we still have happy days for a little while longer.
What? No.
That's right. He's not dead, Mark Wahlberg.
Hey. We're also going to meet the whole friend group here.
Mm-hmm.
We've met Rose McGowan, but we're also going to meet Matthew Lillard as Stu Macher. And Matthew Lillard is having an absolute ball every moment he's on screen.
This is the movie that made me fall in love with him.
Sure, of course.
Not fall in love with him, but you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Hey, listen, he's a treasure.
He is.
As a human being today.
100%.
Just absolute treasure.
He's also a fan of D&D. Huge fan of D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're also going to meet Jamie Kennedy as Randy Meeks, the AV Club movie nerd, works at a video store, and 100% the character I identified with when I watched this movie.
Totally.
I was like, oh, there's my guy. He doesn't get the girl. He just pines after Sydney. He knows a ton of nerdy shit about movies, and he works at a Blockbuster. I was like, fuck.
This was almost Seth Green.
I would buy it.
Yeah.
He's great. He's great in this movie.
Jason Lee was also another possibility.
Jason Lee?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you know, Vince Vaughn was originally potentially going to be Billy Loomis.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You know, I like that it was Skeet Ulrich in this.
Yeah.
He's very reminiscent of Johnny Depp to me in this movie.
Oh,
and
totally.
It fits well in that kind of meta level of this slasher movie to have that in the back of the mind reference as it is.
Yeah.
I think it's later that night. Sid is home. She's home alone, and she clicks on a news report. It was 1 year ago today when Cotton Weary was sent to prison.
What a name.
I know. Played by Liev Schreiber.
Yeah.
It's just a wild thing that Liev Schreiber is in this movie, and he really doesn't have any lines or anything. You just see him in like the news reports.
He was paid the least amount of money of anyone. He was paid $20,000 to be in this movie. That's all he made.
In any case, we see the news report, and he's on death row now for brutally raping and killing Maureen Prescott, Sydney's mom. Click off the TV. I don't need to see any of that. Sid's obviously still traumatized. And ring, 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 ring. She gets a little call on the phone, and it's our boy again, Ghostface. She thinks it's Randy at first because he's dropping all sorts of movie references on her. And doesn't take too long before the chase is on in her house.
The chase is on.
And she shows her pluck. She shows her moxie because he's like, I'm on your front porch right now. She's like,
She's like, calling your bluff.
Opens the door like, where are you? What am I doing right now? Picking her nose like, yeah, nice try, asshole. And goes inside, but closet door opens and...
It's a good one. It's a good jump scare.
Watching these movies as much as I have in the past week, jump scares is pretty much all these movies have. There's a little bit of tension as to, like, who's the killer? But I feel like these movies very rarely build up real suspense. I mean, it's all like suspense up to the next jump scare.
I mean, I think the opening scene does, especially with the little dialogue quips that make you go, chills.
I will give you that when he's like, I want to know who I'm looking at.
Yeah.
That's a good moment.
It is.
But for the most part, I do feel these movies are just jumping from one jump scare and disemboweling to the next. But she will put up a good fight here, kicking him, pushing him off, running up the stairs. She gets back into her room and shuts the door like we had seen earlier so that the killer's sort of able to stick his face and his arm through, and he's swinging the knife. The phone doesn't work, so she uses her computer to call 911. And I thought, 1996? You fucking nerd.
I wouldn't even know how to do that with a computer nowadays, to be honest.
Well, she manages to call 911, and then all of a sudden, Billy comes through the window again.
What? No.
Yes, Mark Wahlberg. She's saying, oh, the killer's here. He's trying to get me. He's trying to get me. And he's like, oh, babe, it's okay. It's okay. Just press your body against mine. And then a phone falls out of his pocket. And she's like, what? Putting it together was Billy, the killer, the whole time. He's like, whoa, easy, Sid. No, she runs out of her room. She runs down to the front door, tears it open, and
jump scare.
The mask is right there, but Deputy Dewey is holding the mask with it facing the door, so when she opens it up, like...
And then he's surprised. Oh! Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. And they will end up arresting Billy right there because they found the mask and the garb out on the front lawn. And here he is in her house. He's got a phone. She's looking at him. He's getting busted. He's like, Sid, it wasn't me. I swear it wasn't me. But they're taking him into the cooler for some questioning.
Yeah.
Just as Rose McGowan shows up at the same time as all of this is going down. I'm sorry, I'm late. She was going to rent some movies so they could hang out that night.
Yeah. I miss renting movies.
I miss going to the video store.
Video store. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Wandering down the aisles, especially hanging out in the horror section.
Yeah. I think Gale Weathers also arrives at this moment.
Sure. She's got a police scanner in the truck.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
She is a peach. Gale has written the book, we find out, on Maureen Prescott's murder and the subsequent trial of Cotton Weary. How Sidney fingered the wrong guy. I think that's a line from this movie.
What did she do?
I thought that's where Billy was heading with all of this, but...
What? No.
That's right, Mark Wahlberg. Sometimes the wrong guy gets fingered.
At the station, they can't get a hold of Sid's dad, and Billy is being questioned. I didn't kill anybody. Very seething, brooding portrayal by Skeet Ulrich.
Yeah.
Sidney, you know I didn't do it. And Dewey brings out the costume. They sell this at every 5 and dime in the state. Did you notice that what we know as Ghostface has a different name on the costume?
What did it say on the costume?
A costume is called Father Death.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, I thought that was an interesting little thing, that name never caught on. But this has been a true name of Ghostface Hollywood Minute.
Well played. I mean, I know K&B was asked to come up with a mask, right? And
I think they had to come up with a bunch of different ones, right?
Yeah,
Didn't
because...
the Weinsteins, they were like, we don't know if we like this one.
I know it was Tony Gardner had a mask company, and I think Laurie Griffith, was one of the designers of the mask, and she had come up with a bunch of variations
Keep going.
of the mask. And speaking of masks, and everybody loved this kind of, but they told K&B, please come up with your own version of this because we don't want to have to deal with the licensing rights. So K&B took a mold of it, did different clay pours, made different changes, even shot some stuff in one scene with one of the K&B masks, and then they decided, we don't like the look of it, let's just get the rights to the actual mask. And they did. So this has been a what mask did they actually use and eventually end up paying the rights for Hollywood Minute.
Well, Sid will end up spending the night over at Tatum's house. Tatum, her best friend, actually the sister of Deputy Dewey Riley. So
That's right.
They're all kind of in the house together. And as Sid is in the house, she gets a phone call.
That's right.
The Riley's mom comes up. She's like, oh, Sid, it's for you. I'm like, oh, okay. Maybe it's my dad. Goes and picks it up. And this is when the killer's like, sorry, it's not Billy, because he's in jail right now, so you fingered the wrong guy.
That's right.
And Dewey will end up reporting, like, yeah, Billy's phone records are clean, so it wasn't him. We're going to have to let him go. Shit. And drop Sid off at school the next day. And this is the Linda Blair cameo. Remember this?
Linda Blair? Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. As Sid comes to school the next day, Linda Blair, who played Reagan in The Exorcist, is a reporter who runs up to her and she says, how does it feel to almost be brutally murdered? Yeah. The people have a right to know.
Channel Team Action News.
I love that, though. Just run it up. How does it feel to almost be brutally murdered? The people have a right to... I don't think the people do have a right to know.
Yeah.
Bitch.
In fact, the things the news people say on the news, not things you should be saying on the news. Right?
It's like in Halloween 2, where they're like, the lone survivor was taken to Memorial Hospital.
The address is
337 Wacker Drive.
Yeah.
Perhaps don't give that detail away.
Pretty not smart.
Yeah. When Sid gets to school, the kids are being jerks. They're running around in ghost-faced Father Death costumes, running down the halls. Woo woo.
Yeah.
Which is a bit much. They will get admonished by the Fonz for that. The Fonz does not think that's cool. And the Fonz is correct.
Yeah. These kids are fucking assholes.
Yeah. 2 of your classmates were murdered. Another one was almost killed.
Yeah. So let's run around like the killer in the high school and frighten him. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
The Fonz is right.
Sid's a little freaked out by it, so she's running through the hall distraught, and she bumps into Billy. And Billy, look, I know you were almost killed and your mom was murdered about a year ago today, but can I still get in those panties?
Yeah.
And this is what she's like, no, I'm sorry.
She's
I was almost murdered last night.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Listen, Sid, at some point you kind of got to get over it. I mean, my mom left my dad over a year ago, and I'm over it.
Yes.
Like, dude, you could not come up with a worse fucking analogy, my bro.
She's like, it's not the same. And I mean, is this bad writing or is this brilliant writing? Because I do feel like this is exactly what a douchebag high school kid would say.
Yeah.
And that is the proper response. And the fact that she stays with him after such a fucking bonehead thing also seems very authentic to me.
Yeah.
From high school.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, you just said the biggest dipshit thing you could have, but she's still going to hang out with you.
Because he is nothing but a penis with a brain.
Yes.
He's just like, listen, Sid, I know it's been tough and all, but you do look cute.
One other thing I love about this movie is that when you do get to the reveal of the killers, the first time I watched this, I was like, wow, that's a shock. I did not see this coming. I did not see the multiple killers, which is something that they will hammer on just about every Scream movie after this. But I didn't see it coming at all. And when I rewatched this movie, I'm like, how did I not see it coming? Like the way these two guys talk and where they end up being.
On the rewatch, you just look at their eyes and you're like, oh yeah, that guy is the killer.
Yes, how did I not see it?
Yeah, it's good.
While she's at school, Sid will be in the bathroom overhearing a couple of mean girls talking about what a tramp her mom was and how Sid's faking it. And
fucking mean girls.
What the fuck? Come out of the stall and she's washing her hands when she hears Sydney. Who's there? Mm-hmm. Sydney. She's checking under the stalls. And then you see a couple of like black Wolverine boots hit the ground and the Ghostface robe lower down, and he comes bursting out of a stall.
These killers are always in the right place at the right time.
She will get away. She does a nifty little slide under his arm.
Oh, yeah.
And gets to the door and runs out.
Yeah.
And escapes. But, hey, that's it.
The Fonz.
Principal Fonzie is like, guess what, everybody? Because of all the fucking dipshit shenanigans, all classes are suspended.
Yeah.
You fucking assholes are expelled. What did we do? Chop, he's cutting up their masks with a pair of scissors.
He's getting pretty dangerous with those scissors. I don't know that a principal would be allowed to threaten students nowadays, but they do fucking deserve it.
They do. Fuck those kids.
Yeah. Totes.
So all the classes are suspended, and Stu, Matthew Lillard's character, he's like, yeah, party time.
Yeah.
That's great. No school. Let's throw a giant party. And it's fucking awesome. This is where about 42 minutes of the movie are going to take place at this party.
Yeah.
Sort of climax of the movie is fantastic. But before we get there is when we get that next kill you were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Empty school, Principal Fonzie. Hearing things. Goes into his office. Tears open the closet door. Whew, nothing in there but my leather jacket and a few other Fonzie-esque costumes.
Hey!
Goes out to the hallway, looks down the hallway, and sees... It's just kind of a silly little bit. It's funny, but it's hard for me to believe that a producer would tell Henry Winkler they didn't want to give him a credit because they thought it might ruin the tone of the movie. And then you get shit like this, where you've got Wes Craven dressed as Freddy Krueger, you know, of course, without the makeup and everything, mopping the floor. And Principal Fonzie's like, never mind, Fred. Goes back into his office. And then Ghostface is in the office.
Yeah.
Stab, stab, stab. Oh.
It's good.
And there's no more happy days for Principal Fonz.
Happy days are gone again.
Yeah, so classes are canceled, and Deputy Dewey's like, yeah, police got a curfew going on 9 p.m. tonight, too. So we get a little shutting down the town for curfew montage with the Nick Cave Red Right Hand needle drop. Red Right Hand.
In a lot of the movies.
Great song, and well used.
Fantastic
song.
It
kind of just works well with this movie when we get this little montage of Dewey and Sid and Tatum walking around. And I think at one point they talk about these murders being made into a movie or something, and adding another meta level. And Dewey tells Sid, like, oh, I see you as a young Meg Ryan. And she's like, well, with my luck, Tori Spelling would probably play me in the movie. And then when we get to Scream 2, Tori Spelling plays her in the movie. Like, good job.
Yeah.
Scream 2.
Wait, doesn't Tori Spelling play the Drew Barrymore character?
No, Heather Graham plays the Drew Barrymore character.
That's right.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
And Luke Wilson plays the Skeet Ulrich character in Scream 2. I mean, despite what I said about Scream 2 maybe signaling the end of the franchise, it is still a pretty entertaining movie. I do still think that one's pretty good.
Yeah.
And a lot of fun. It's right after that, Sid and Tatum go into like a convenience store to get supplies for the party. And there are a couple of these moments, which I'm not sure why they're in the movie, but you get a reflection of Ghostface in the convenience store window, like where all the soda is, you know, like the cans of Mountain Dew. They like shut the window and they walk away and you see Ghostface for a second in the reflection. Like he's just wearing that shit in the 7-Eleven. I don't get it. Later on, I think they have a conversation on the front porch, and then you just see him like in the woods in the distance, like, look at the camera, and then just stalk off like Like he's just walking around in this shit all the time.
I do love the Ghostface mask close-up in Henry Winkler's Dying Eyes. That is a fucking cool shot.
It's kind of the most, I guess, artful shot in this whole thing, in a way. You know what I mean?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, that is a good one. It's kind of unexpected and out of place, but it's awesome. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll also get a little bit here where Deputy Dewey, talks with the sheriff. Sheriff smokes a lot. Was out chain smoking in front of the precinct. And he's like, yeah, we've traced all the calls back. They weren't going to Billy Loomis's
They've
phone.
all come from inside the house.
They've come from Sid's dad, who's been mysteriously disappeared this whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, well, don't tell Sid yet. We'll figure this out. And then it's party time.
Woohoo!
Dewey drops off the girls at Stu Macher's place, and there's kids beer bonging, natural light in the kitchen, while Stu wears a Hugh Hefner-style smoking jacket. Mm-hmm. Pretty sweet.
It is pretty fucking sweet.
And Gail and the cameraman that she's had this whole time, who's always eating like a bag of Doritos or Tostitos or shit like that. She wants to sneak into the party to get some interviews and just talk to these kids about the recent murders. And she's already had a couple interactions with Deputy Dewey, and she's really taken a shine to him. And it would be kind of unbelievable if you didn't know, like, well, these two people actually are really falling in love with each other.
Yeah,
at this moment.
Absolutely. You can really
they
see it
like
in the
a real
characters, for
odd
sure.
pair.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's great.
He's such a doofus.
Yeah. He really
and
is.
she is like a TV-ready megastar at this point. Mm-hmm. Very pretty. And he's just like, yeah, sure. Sure, it's my boyish good looks. So that's why I've been working out so people take me seriously. He's like Cletus in Dukes of Hazzard or something.
I really like that line where she says, I'm popular in demographics 18 to 24. And he goes, well, I'm 25. And she says, well, it looks like I just missed the age gap with you. And he goes, I was 24 for a whole year.
Yeah.
That's fucking,
it is
that's
charming.
Fun, charming writing.
Yeah.
Kevin Williamson. Killing it.
Absolutely. And so Dewey escorts Gail into the party, and this is a scene featuring dozens of kids and Rose McGowan's nipples. And listen,
good old number
Rose
10.
McGowan went through a ton of shit, and I think especially around this time. But it is crazy how present they are. Who costumed this? Because they are so distracting in this scene.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah,
it's just wild. Well, and in the scene in question, Rose McGowan gets up to get some more beers into the garage. And as she goes to the refrigerator in the garage and she gets a handful of beers, the door creaks shut, the lights go out. She gets to the door, it's locked. The garage door is open. She walks over to the garage door, and as she's there, it starts to shut. What the fuck? Turns around, and who's there at the door to the house?
It's
Ghostface. Yep. Oh, she doesn't believe it, though. Oh, nice try, Randy. Fucking dipshit. All right, you gonna let me pass? She's not taking it seriously at all until he pulls out a knife.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, shit. Backs away. Great job. She just like Randy Johnson pitching fucking 12-ounce beers, rocketing them at Ghostface, smashing him in the face, smashing him in the balls.
It's good. It's good.
It's great stuff. And she runs to the garage door that has a little pet door in it. We'd seen a cat run out there before.
Yeah.
And she tries to squeeze her way through it. And Ghostface hits the button and raises the garage door.
But you know what you can still see?
What's that?
Rose's nipples.
That's kind of inappropriate, Ghostface. That'll be enough of that.
Yeah, apparently it's very cold in Woodsboro. And this garage door just raises up and up and up and up. And I mean, I don't know what kind of Soviet Union surplus garage door motor they got for this.
It's got a lot of lift to it, for sure.
In Soviet Union, garage door opens you.
Ah, very good. Yes.
Because it crushes her at the top. This is a ridiculous kill.
Yeah.
But a lot of fun. She just gets crushed against the side, screams. We get a little dummy, little Rose McGowan dummy up there.
Yeah, a little K&B created Rose McGowan dummy. So the way they did this scene is, you've got a stunt girl for the shots where they're showing her butt sticking through with her legs kicking around, right? Mm-hmm. You got Rose in a harness for the front part where she's sticking through. So it's a little stunt girl action, little Rose action, harnessed up. And as it's lifting up, it's like a manual pull to get it up to go. It's got a soft part at the top, so it's not actually going to hurt her if they go too far.
Sure.
So then they swap it out with a dummy, and they pull it and smash that dummy's head. The dummy's made with soft foam in the head, like a Fast Flex is what we used back then. It's a urethane skin and a soft foam, so that you can actually compress it pretty good. And you see it squash, right?
Yeah.
This is a pretty unique kill. One of the most unique kills in the franchise until you get to the 7th movie. So yeah, that's it. Little real Rose, little stunt Rose, little dummy in the thing to get the head squashed. And that's basically the head and tail of it.
It is a good, memorable kill, without a doubt.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the one, too, that as much as this movie is trying to stay above the slasher, in this one, I do feel like it just kind of indulges in the silliness of the genre. Because, of course, there's no way a fucking garage door is going to be able to crush you like this.
No.
But it sure is fun watching it happen.
This does not happen.
I mean, it's also like nobody in the party ever notices this.
Yeah.
They won't notice it until Sid is out of the house later on being chased by Ghostface. But it's like, you get a whole party of kids. Certainly at some point somebody had to go get another beer or something.
Yeah.
But we're giving it a pass because it looks cool.
Absolutely.
Well, Billy's also at the party and making some headway here. And Sid has finally decided, you know what, fuck it. I'm tired of being hung up on all this. Let's go upstairs and we'll get down to business.
That's right. Oh. I can't believe she's going to go for this either.
What, just eventually being whittled down by Billy Loomis's unrelenting attempts to get in her panties?
Oh, man. He just won't give it up, will he? I mean, technically.
She won't give it up.
Exactly.
That's the whole issue. But what's great in the craft of this moment is this happens, Billy and Sid upstairs, the same time that Randy is giving the most iconic lines of the entire series, right? Where they've rented all these horror movies. They're going to watch them with the group. They're watching Halloween, and he gets into the rules of how to survive a slasher movie.
Yeah.
What rules? You don't know the rules?
Pretty good.
He pauses it and stands up, and he's like,
iconic, classic part of the movie.
Number 1, you can never have sex. And they're all like, boo.
Boo. Yeah.
Well, what's awesome is that our final girl is currently upstairs, like
having
taking her shirt
sex
off and having sex, which is kind of a wonderful way to acknowledge and also subvert the trope at the same time, right? Number 2, no alcohol or drugs. Boo!
Yeah.
The kids. I mean, let's face it; these rules fucking suck.
No, these
I don't
rules
like
are
these
bullshit.
rules.
Nobody likes these rules.
Just bring on the machete, okay? I don't want to live in this world. And number 3, never under any circumstances say, I'll be right back, because you won't be. And Matthew Lillard's like, do you need a beer? Oh, yeah, sure, grab me one. Okay, I'll be right back. Woo.
Yeah. It's one of his best lines in the movie.
Oh, fuck yes. And just like that, who'd have thought it, Billy and Sid are done having sex.
Didn't take long.
Well, he'd been waiting for quite some time. I hope it was everything you dreamed it would be, Sid.
He obviously really put the work in, didn't he? He went stampeding toward the clitoris, and that was it.
I doubt it. I doubt it. Fucking 18 years old.
He was like,
you could find the fucking clitoris with a goddamn Google Maps.
Listen, just let me stick the tip in, and we'll just see where it goes from there. And he probably went,
Oh. Right after that happens is when Randy gets that call where they're like, they found the principal. He's been gutted and strung up on the goalpost. It just would have been disgraceful to see the Fonz in that kind of state.
Nobody would
have been like, that's too far, yeah.
Nobody wants to see the Fonz like that.
God, can you imagine if Mrs. C had seen that? Oh, shit. Would have been the worst.
What? No.
Yes, that's right, Ghostface.
So yeah, Sid and Billy are upstairs, and she's like putting on her shirt. By the way, who did you call? Oh, what do you mean?
Yeah.
You know, when you're in jail, you get one phone call.
Billy's
Who'd you
about to
call?
be caught in a lie, everybody.
Oh, I called my dad. She's like, no, you didn't, because I saw the sheriff call your dad. He's like, oh, well, I called him. Nobody picked up. She's like, huh? He's like, hey, come on. What do I gotta do to make you believe that I didn't try and kill you?
Do you want to have sex again? Because I'm ready to go.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm 18. Like, I got at least 5 in me just tonight. We could just keep banging him out, but he doesn't get a chance because, oh, what's behind him? Wow, Ghostface. Oh, shit. He turns and looks at Ghostface and stab. Stab. You don't see him get stabbed. He just turns around, covered in blood. Oh, reaching out to Sid.
Yeah.
Ah! She screams, and the chase is on. Running through the house, all the kids have pretty much left the party at this point.
To go look at the dead body of the Fonz, desecrated.
And Gail and Dewey are out in the country finding Neil Prescott's car out in the countryside. This is Sid's dad's car. What's it doing here? Thinking that he's still the killer. Dewey's on it now. On the case. On the job. Sid's running through the house. Ghostface cutting her off at every corner, but again, fighting him off, throwing furniture at him, knocking him over, kicking him down. It's all good shit.
Yeah.
Again, so refreshing to see this take on a stalker after watching years of Friday the 13th and Halloween where they are just complete juggernauts.
Yeah.
This is great.
It is.
She's hanging out a window. Ghostface gets to her and she falls off the roof onto a boat that's in the driveway below. Crashes into the tarp, breaks her fall, rolls off the boat, and that's when she sees her friend Tatum crushed in the garage door. Meow.
Rose's nipples.
All right, that's enough out of you, Ghostface.
Randy, though, Randy has just been watching Halloween, and in another sort of terrific meta moment, he's...
You know what I love about all this Halloween watching is if you're watching the movie, they're watching Halloween, and the soundtrack is the soundtrack in the movie. As in, like, Halloween has now become the soundtrack to Scream. It's played out so wonderfully that this is a brilliant moment. It's so fucking great.
Yeah.
So fucking great.
And at this moment, Randy is watching Halloween, seeing Jamie Lee Curtis, and the shape is coming up behind her. And he's saying, like, Jamie, turn around.
Turn around.
Jamie,
turn around.
Turn around. But what's awesome is that Randy is played by Jamie Kennedy, and he is saying,
Jamie, turn around. Yeah.
Jamie, turn around, when Ghostface is coming up behind him.
Yeah.
So it's really fucking firing on all cylinders
now.
It's
totally.
It's awesome.
Fucking great.
Well, during this whole time, the cameraman out in the van is watching a feed because Gail had snuck a camera into the house, but there's like a 30-second delay on it, which will come into play in just a little bit. Sid screams out on the front lawn, distracts Ghostface from stabbing Randy outright. He runs outside. Sid has run to the camera van. She's trying to get his attention. He opens the door. What's going on? She's telling him that the killer's loose in the party, and the guy is watching the feed, right? He sees Ghostface coming up behind Randy.
On the 30-second delay.
Yeah, on the 30-second delay. So he looks out there, and that's when Ghostface comes up right behind him, right on the other side of the door.
Yeah.
And slices his throat. Yep.
Yeah, it's good.
Stabs Sid just a little bit in the shoulder. She crawls through a little hatch in the van, manages to scramble out. Sid manages to run away from the van, and it's about this time that Gail and Dewey are arriving back on the scene. Dewey comes back into the house with his gun drawn, and I think this also is scored by the John Carpenter Halloween music.
It is.
Underneath it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Until we cut back outside when it stops being scored by the John Carpenter Halloween music. And then I'm like, I wish they would have kept it going, but I get it. We're not that meta.
Gail's got into the van. She sees the blood on the footrail of the van. Like, what's going on? She gets in the driver's seat to drive away, and she can't see through the window, so she turns on the wipers.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of blood on the windshield. What? Throws it in reverse, and then cameraman's body flops onto the windshield with its throat slit.
It's good. It's good. Yeah, for sure.
Why do people always drive like fucking morons?
Like idiots.
In moments like this? Just like, put your foot on the brake, or just go in a straight line and then slow down and hit the brake or something. She swerves and gets his body off of the van, but then careens off the road and down a hill and into a tree.
Yeah.
Fuck. Boom.
What? No.
That's right, Mark Wahlberg.
Courtney Cox is a terrible driver. Sid gets back to the house. Dewey stumbles out, knife in his back. Oh my God, Dewey! And Ghostface comes up behind, pulls the knife out, does his sort of like signature wiping off the blade, something that a lot of the ghost faces will do throughout this series.
Oh yeah, they do the old zip, with the fingers across it. Yeah. You can only do that if there's glycerin in the blood. Otherwise, it's really sticky and it's going to... Yeah.
Tear your glove off.
Yeah, you're like, God damn it.
Glove stuck to the knife blade.
Yeah.
That's not what you want. Yeah. Sid will run into the parked cop SUV. It's like a Jeep Cherokee. Lock the doors, and Ghostface can't get in there, or she thinks he can't with the locked doors. And then he lifts up his hand and wiggles the car keys.
Yeah.
I guess he got them off of Dewey's body.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Thought about it before.
I guess.
Decided.
He's like, I
yeah.
might need to make a quick getaway, and I'll just steal a cop car too. I mean, he's already murdered a number of people at this point, so what's a little GTA? Nothing.
This would later be ripped off by Primate, where the monkey is outside the car holding up the keys, letting the person know that they
I
can
thought
get
you were
in.
about to tell me the monkey drives the car, and I was like, God damn, I gotta see Primate right away. It's got a car driving monkey in it?
I
Why
wish.
didn't nobody tell me this?
I wish. It does not have a car driving monkey in it. That movie is a piece of shit.
Well, maybe if it had a car driving monkey in it,
Yeah.
it would have been a lot better.
Could have been a lot different. If it was more like Monkey Business or Going Bananas or Ape whatever.
Any which way you can, or
yeah,
every
but
which way but loose.
I don't know how we started talking about Primate, but let's keep going.
Dunstan checks in.
Dunstan checks in. Yeah, exactly.
Lancelot Link, Private Chimp. I think that was a TV show. Yeah, there's a little bit of back and forth here, and then Ghostface will end up coming through like the back hatch of the SUV, again grabbing onto Sydney, maybe even gets another cut in here as she stumbles out the passenger side and runs up into the house. She grabs Dewey's gun, right? Right there. I mean, Ghostface took the keys. You could have taken the gun, too.
Yeah. I mean, that would have made the most sense. Probably didn't have a pocket to put it in. Easy to put the keys in a pocket. Not so easy to put the gun in a pocket. You're just going to sit on it. It's going to go off. This has been a Firearm Safety Hollywood Minute.
The worst part about the serial killer robes is no pockets.
That's right.
Where am I going to put this cell phone? Keeps it in his jockey shorts.
That's right.
Like a real man. Well, she draws the gun. Ghostface is nowhere around. But here's Randy. And here's Stu. Who to trust? Who to trust? And both of them are like, it's him, it's the other guy. They're both pleading with her. And she, I love it, good, smart final girl, decides, fuck both you guys. Shuts the door on both of them.
It is good.
Great.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Totally.
But from upstairs, Sid, Billy comes tumbling down the stairs, covered in blood. Oh no, Billy, you're still alive. Oh, thank goodness. She's crying. She's a little bit hysterical. He's like, it's okay, it's okay. We'll be okay. Just give me the gun. Hands him the gun. He opens the door. Uh-oh. And there's Randy. Randy comes in, talking hysterically, and Billy just shoots Randy in the shoulder. What? I mean, yeah, give it to me, Mark Wahlberg.
What? No.
Exactly.
Yes, Mark Wahlberg. Yeah, it was corn syrup. He licks the red off his fingers.
Yeah.
Just like they used in Carrie for the pig's blood.
Yeah.
Sid starts to run, realizing now that Billy is the killer, and bumps right into Stu in the doorway. Oh, but Stu has the voice modulator. Hello, Sydney. Oh, they both did it. I mean,
great reveal.
Couldn't see it coming, didn't see it coming.
Nope.
Great reveal.
Totally. Every Scream movie has had 2 killers except for number 3.
Doesn't mean 3's a great movie, but at least they tried something different.
Yeah, exactly.
They corner her in the kitchen. You're never going to get away with this. And he's like, tell that to Cotton Weary. So easy to frame. She fingered the wrong guy. It's true. She had been fingering the wrong guy. Just fingering willy-nilly. Just slapdash fingering.
Yeah, you cannot go around just fingering everybody.
But she had to finger someone. She was distraught. Her mother had died. But
I mean, let's face it.
Your mother is a slut.
Oh, come on. You didn't need to go there.
Well, he gives a...
Oh, you're not talking to me.
They're talking about... Oh, boy, that would be very meta. That would be very...
That'd be very Scream
very
of us.
Scream of me. Yeah. I'm going to insult you, but by doing so, I'm also insulting myself at the same time. And commenting on insulting.
Indeed.
They talk a little bit about motives, and this is when you find out that Sid's mom, Maureen, had an affair with Billy's dad, and that's what caused his mom to leave.
I mean, okay.
So you decided to rape and murder her for it?
Yeah.
Seems a bit extreme, Billy.
It does.
And this is when they're just like, go for it, Matt.
Yeah.
What do you got? He is literally frothing at the mouth.
Yeah.
Having such a good time doing this.
He's so fucking great.
You're going to love this, Sid.
Yeah.
It's a scream.
Yeah.
And he pulls out her dad from the closet. Her dad's bound, mouth covered in duct tape, and they give this whole plan. They're going to frame her dad for the murders. They're going to stab themselves and leave themselves alive.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to kill Sid. Mm-hmm. They're going to make her dad shoot himself in the head, so they'll be the sole survivors.
This plan tracks. It seems like it might work. I mean, Dewey would have
I have heard way more far-fetched plans in slasher movies. This one actually seems to be pretty well thought out.
Totally.
And this is when, Billy has to stab Stu. Oh, that's a great little back and forth here.
It is.
As they stab each other. My one problem is, kill those motherfuckers first, then stab each other, guys.
Yeah.
Because they now start bleeding out, and you've still got a lot of work to do, Billy.
Yeah, there's
Stu, there's tasks ahead. You should have pushed stab each other down to the bottom of the to-do list on your fucking murder plan. Because
let's see.
As it is,
frame father. Kill. Let's not procrastinate. Let's just stab each other right now.
God. Well, they're both weakened up, having stabbed each other, and all of a sudden, Gail comes through the door.
Mm-hmm.
She has regained consciousness after her van crash.
After her driving experience.
And the gun on him. But Billy is not fazed, and he slowly approaches her, and when she pulls the trigger, nothing happens. Doesn't work with the safety on.
She
and
did
he
not
just
listen to the firearm safety minute.
Knocks her through the front door, head smacks into a pillar, and she collapses next to the body of Dewey.
Yeah. Adorable.
He gets ready to shoot Gail, and as he does,
Stu's like, wait a minute.
She's gone. She's gone.
Sid has
disappeared. Sid has disappeared. Where could she be? And then their phone rings.
Yeah.
And she starts playing their game with them.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Terrific final girl.
Brilliant.
And Billy is getting enraged at this. Stu is bleeding out. And she's talking to him on the phone. She's like, I've already called the police on you fucking idiots. And he's like, my mom and dad are going to be so mad at me.
Yeah.
Good funny shit. Even in the climax of this movie, he's great.
You know what's the best line?
Oh, yeah.
I think it's a line from Billy. I'm pretty sure it was before this. And this was the line that Kevin Williamson hinged the whole movie on. Movies don't create psychos. Movies make psychos creative.
Yeah.
It's such a fucking great line.
Yeah, because she says, like, you assholes have seen too many movies.
Yeah.
And I think he responds with that.
Yeah.
There have certainly been some true crime things where you hear the details and you're like, that sounds a lot like certain movies.
But when she calls right before they answer the phone, Matthew Lillard goes, should I let the machine get it?
Well, Billy is stalking through the house looking for her, and then he opens a closet door and
jump scare.
Dressed as Ghostface, Sid stabs him with an umbrella.
Hell yeah.
Repeatedly. Once, twice. Billy goes down, then Stu attacks. There's a bit more of a struggle. Flips him over the sofa, I think, so he's down on the ground. And then she takes the TV and topples it onto his head. Crushes his head with the TV. Oh my God. Randy is alive. Comes back.
Again,
Randy
all
comes
these
back to his
characters
senses.
getting stabbed multiple times, living through the movie.
Yeah.
Gets a little old by movie 6.
Randy has been shot in the shoulder. It didn't look like a fatal wound when it happened.
No.
But he had been out for the count. But he gets up, and as Sid is connecting with Randy, Billy wakes up. And Gale shoots him.
Yeah.
Oh, Billy goes down.
Yeah.
Billy's on the ground, and Gale and Sid and Randy are looking at him. And Randy says, "Careful. This is the moment when the supposedly dead killer comes back to life for one more scare."
Yeah.
There's Billy, and shot in the head by Sid.
Yeah.
Not in my movie.
Yeah.
Fuck yes.
So good.
Gale gives a report as the ambulances swarm the house. Roll credits. That's Scream.
Yeah.
Fuck, what a great movie.
Yeah.
And you're a fan of slashers. I am not really. I mean, it's not that I hate them. It's just, as far as horror movies go, not my favorite. But this one is absolutely chef's kiss. What do we want to rate Scream with?
VHS horror movies?
Sure. How many VHS horror movies are you going to give Scream?
Are you going to pick when you're in the VHS horror movie section? 9. This is a 9.
9.
This is King Fancy.
Yeah.
I love this movie. I think I'm always going to love this movie. It's really well written. It's really well everything.
Yeah.
It's not a perfect 10, but it's great.
Yeah, I'm going to go with 8.5. I think this movie is what you want. I think it's great. It may be my favorite slasher. Ever.
Sure.
I think she's a great final girl. I do like the characters, I do like Gale and Dewey, and they kind of built the franchise around them.
Sure.
As much as I think this franchise really declines into mediocrity, this one is so fresh, so cool, so unexpected, caught a bolt of lightning. 8.5, definitely what you want.
Excellent. Okay. Well,
let's go to the lobby.
Okay, Ghostface. Yeah, let's go to the lobby and we can talk about Scream 7.
Yeah.
Boy, they've made 7 of these movies. Should they have made 7 of these movies?
Well,
let's discuss.
$64 million opening weekend says yes.
Holy shit. Yes. $64 million opening weekend means they'll be making 8 of these movies.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the lobby. We'll be right back.
All right, Mikey.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the diva to get ourselves a treat.
Especially things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
And we are back. Hello, listeners. Do you like scary movies?
Welcome back, James.
Thanks, Ghostface.
Yeah. What's it? Roger Jackson? What's his name?
Roger Jackson.
Roger Jackson. Yeah.
Interesting thing about Roger Jackson, I found out doing the research on these, is that, well, number one, he started just as a filler. They weren't totally sure they were going to use his voice at the beginning, but he would be on set and he would make calls.
Yeah.
So he would actually talk to them in that voice. So, you know, when Drew Barrymore and Neve Campbell and all of them are talking on the phone, they're actually talking to the guy, to the real voice.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like Wes Craven or a script supervisor or somebody was giving him the lines or something. They also kept Roger Jackson secret.
Yeah.
For like the first 4 movies, nobody really knew what he looked like. They didn't introduce
Is it really
him to
the first 4 movies? I knew it was the first one, but I didn't know it went beyond that because that's fucking cool.
I had heard the first 4 movies, but you know, these days there's so much fucking
really
AI
can't believe
bullshit out
what
there.
you fucking hear.
You know,
Yeah.
So in an uncorroborated source, it was the first 4 movies, but I know for sure it was the first one because I heard that multiple times. But yeah, great voice. You know, he was talking about how he knew that it had to have some warmth to it because it had to be able to keep people on the line. So when he's talking about like, oh, you're going to watch movies? I only eat popcorn when I'm watching movies.
Yeah.
But
it had to be a little sexy.
Needed to be able to turn really quickly into something that was scary. I'll gut you like a fucking pig.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's great.
It is, maybe aside from the mask, the most iconic part of that character.
Yeah.
Is Roger Jackson's voice. You certainly couldn't have Ghostface, I think, without it.
No, you couldn't.
For those of you who are listening for the first time, we're about to talk about Scream 7, but we will do a spoiler-free review before we head into the lobby one last time to come back and spoil
the whole damn thing.
But before we scream and scream and scream and scream and scream and scream and scream,
yes.
7. Do you want to tell them
screams?
where to? Well, $64 million opening weekend means there's never enough screams.
Absolutely.
I think.
Continue screaming, indeed. Tell them where to find us? Yeah. We're listener supported, so please find us on Patreon. We're the whole damn thing at patreon.com. Tons of extra content. Almost every episode now we're putting out Patreon content. We also do specific things just for the Patreon people. And you get to join our private Discord where you get to chat with us, come up with ideas with us, and you even get to have a say in picking the movies that we're going to do. What's our Instagram?
We're the whole damn thing 13 at Instagram and also on TikTok.
Yep.
And on
if you
Facebook.
want to send us an email, you can send us to thewholedamnthing13@gmail.com.
Let us know how much you love the show or hate the show.
Yeah.
We're still waiting for that hate mail.
We did get a hate telegram once, remember?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
The hate telegram.
That was so good.
How could I forget?
It just said your show sucks.
Yeah.
Your podcast
that was
sucks.
Brilliant.
So
that
great.
was brilliant.
Because
that's how you know you got real friends.
Absolutely. We were talking about society, and there was somebody got a telegram. We're like, really? Does anyone get a telegram anymore? And then I think I said, I just wish somebody would send me a telegram. And I got one.
And they did. And it said, your show sucks.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Well, we're not here to talk about telegrams. We're here to talk about Scream 7.
That's right.
It reminds me a little bit of that bit in Spaceballs when the announcer on the TV is talking about, and now a preview of Rocky 5,000.
Yeah.
How many sequels?
Or is it the Back to the Future movie? Is it Jaws 17?
Yeah, I think so. But yes, in the numerous Scream sequels, one of the things they have in common is the media circus that always surrounds all the killings, whether it's Gale Weathers on the scene or the movies are making a comment about social media or just the frenzied media climate that we live in. There's always a lot of reporters around, and in that spirit, we're going live on the scene with Ted Masterson, Channel Team Action News. That's right, Mike. I'm on the scene in Pine Grove, where the killer known as Ghostface has struck again. He's picked up the phone, he's got everyone's number, and he's calling for a 7th time with Scream 7.
Although most Scream movies took place in the quaint little murder town of Woodsboro, California, with brief stops in Los Angeles and New York City, Scream 7 finds Ghostface popping up in the most horrifying place of all, Indiana. And once again, spam calling girl next door turned suburban survivor mom Sydney Prescott, and this time, her teenage daughter Tatum. Early reports say that despite a franchise that relies on jump scares to deliver the goods, Scream 7 delivers exactly what you'd expect around nearly every corner. That's meta-cinematic commentary, a whodunit cast of young characters, slasher kills aplenty, and a third-act Scooby-Doo reveal.
Oh boy.
Those close to the on-screen murders seem split on their reactions. Has this postmodern meta-slasher taken a stab at it one too many times? Or does this basket full of Easter eggs and blatant fan service keep us on the line long enough to make it worth your dime? I'm Ted Masterson, Channel Team Action News. Mike, back to you.
Thanks, Ted. Yeah, well, I'll tell you, I saw this movie on Fan Appreciation Day.
Okay, so you saw it in a packed theater with a bunch of people.
With a bunch of Scream fans.
Ready to scream it out.
And if you're going to see a movie like this, you got to see it in an environment like that.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
that was actually a lot of fun.
It was. It wasn't as packed as I had hoped it would be. But I mean, that movie made $64 million opening weekend.
Yeah.
But it was like in every screen, right?
Yeah. And this one is directed by Kevin Williamson, who wrote many of the first ones.
Yeah, who wrote up to the first 4, not 5 and 6, but he also wrote this with the guys who wrote 5 and 6. And the 4th one, I think he wrote and then had to turn it over to somebody else, and it got rewritten by someone else because he had prior engagements that he had to handle.
Okay.
But regardless, I saw it in a theater with a bunch of people, and I met some people to my left, and, you know, they were obviously fans. They came in, they had bought in the popcorn bucket. The whole theater was fans. There was a kid in a Ghostface costume. Like, this is what you want, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, it was a good environment to see the movie. Is the movie good? No. Is it fun? Yes.
Yeah.
Is it a Scream sequel? Totally.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
If you like the Scream sequels, you're going to see it and you're going to enjoy parts of it. You may not like the ending. I didn't like the Scooby-Doo reveal, but I haven't liked the Scooby-Doo reveal in about 3 of the movies.
But I mean, that is the formula, right?
Yeah.
It's going to have some sort of meta commentary about the movies on top of it. It's going to be a cast of young characters that turns into a whodunit. Okay, which one of these is our killer, right? Or it'll be somebody related to them 1 or 2 steps away. And then the slasher kills.
Related to Randy.
And the Scooby-Doo reveal, right? They all follow that same pattern, and I think to their detriment now. I was really hoping that this one would do something a little bit different, but I don't know if these movies have the ability to do anything different. And I think if they're going to make $64 million opening weekend, they're never going to do anything different.
No.
You know what I mean?
I do have an idea about what Scream 8 should be. And we'll get to that after the spoiler section.
But they're not going to do it, is my issue. Like, I don't care what creative idea you could have that would make a really great movie, because I'll bet they've had some in the past. They won't do it.
Yeah.
And it makes me hunger for any little bit of something different in these movies. And there are a couple times in this one I was like, that's great. I've wanted that to happen for 4 movies.
I'm interested to know what that is.
Well,
I said that in an aggressive way. I apologize. Oh, yeah? Right. I'm interested in knowing what that is.
Well, we'll get into it when we get into the spoiler section.
Yeah, that's right.
But this one brings Neve Campbell back, right? And I think Neve Campbell is great.
Yeah,
no
me too.
problems that I have this movie are about her. And frankly, I said it when we were talking about Scream, the fact that this slasher franchise has followed these characters. Now, Dewey died last movie, or 2 movies ago, I think.
Spoiler alert.
Courtney Cox, she's in this one, and Nev Campbell is in this one. And I mean, Christ, we've seen Nev Campbell become an adult and go into, frankly, into middle age.
Yeah.
You know, from like 18 to 48.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I do wish her character had become like a fucking jujitsu expert at this point, because I did think, if I had been attacked that many times, I would be a goddamn menace.
She's a good shot.
Point. She is. She is. And I do appreciate that about the character.
She's still a great final girl.
She is. And she is sharing a lot of the screen time, final girl-wise, with Isabel May as the actress who plays her daughter, Tatum, named after Rose McGowan's character in Scream 1. And you get a little bit of mother-daughter conflict in this one.
Yeah.
How come you won't tell me about your past? It's not a secret. Everybody knows that Sidney Prescott is the famous Sidney Prescott.
Multiple
who's almost
books,
been
7
murdered.
stab movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
But she doesn't really like to talk about her past with her daughter, which kind of irks her daughter, creates some conflict between the two of them when the murders begin to happen once more. Sidney has moved on. This does not take place in Woodsboro. It does not take place in New York City, where Scream 6 took place. It is a small town, Pine Grove in Indiana. Quaint little main street where Sidney runs a coffee shop, trying to live her best suburban life.
But before we get too deep, what are we going to rate it with?
What do we rate Scream 7 with?
Scream sequels?
Redundant Scream sequels. Yes. 100% yes. Let's rate Scream 7 with Scream sequels.
Because I feel like neither one of us is going to go over the amount of sequels that there is. So we can safely say.
But it's also a nice little nod to the whole Scream foundation of meta commentary. How many Scream sequels? Well, you went first and gave the original Scream 9. I give this one 4.5.
Oh, not so good.
Oh, I think this movie's more bad than it is good. I was waffling right on 5 as just like another mediocre Scream sequel, but it makes a couple mistakes in it that I find kind of egregious and a betrayal of some characters at one point. So I'm giving it 4.5.
Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing what that is.
Well, we'll get into it when we get into spoilers. What about you? How many Scream sequels will you give Scream 7?
6. I watched 6 Scream sequels for this movie.
Okay.
It kind of perfectly times out for this to be Scream 7. I don't think it's great, but I think it's fun. Yeah, the reveal in the third act is terrible. Up until the third act, it's not bad.
Yeah. A lot of people have problems with the reveal in this, and I'm curious to see what your issue is. As much as I think this is less than mediocre, the reveal doesn't bother me in this movie.
Really?
No. I mean, at this point, there's been so much wackiness.
Yeah. Well, listen, this movie's got some great kills in it.
Oh.
It's got a good opening. It's got some great kills. It has a couple of minutes of good tension here and there. There's some things that I was just like, ugh, really? Not now.
But I have no problem being a little bit vocal. But there was a point in this movie where I just went, oh, come on.
Really?
Out loud. Yeah. I was like, fuck off. It seemed like blatant fan service. We'll just give this to people because it'll please them, rather than having any real weight as a story beat. And I went, fuck, come on.
Okay. Now I'm interested to see what that is. Yeah. Not in an aggressive way.
Well, let's dip into the lobby. We'll come back and we can get into a fight about it, and I can tell you all about Scream 7 and
Fantastic.
how I feel about it.
Whatever.
All right.
Let's go to the lobby.
Hey, fellas, don't fight over that hot dog. There's plenty for everyone. Big, plump, and juicy, wrapped in an oven-fresh bun. Add mustard, relish, ketchup, and go to work. Yes, the hot dogs at our refreshment center are the best you'll find anywhere. Everybody agrees on that. Show starts in 1 minute.
And we are back from the lobby.
Thank you, James Face.
And we're here to talk about Scream 7. So this one opens up on a lonely road. Headlights at night, approaching a house. And what's that? It's the Stu Macher house. It is the place where Scream 1 climaxed.
And Scream 5?
Maybe 5, yes.
Yeah.
The Stu Macher house. And it is a couple who has rented it as an Airbnb. They open the doors and it's like, oh my God, he's freaking out.
Yeah, he's loving it.
The dude is so gassed about it.
Yeah.
And there's like chalk outlines on the floor and little placards about where so-and-so died and how
I
they
love
died.
this whole opening scene.
The living room has the TV on the floor. With the chalk outline and
the line where he goes, some say he might not actually be dead. There's people online that talk about the fact that Stu Macher was never actually found.
Yeah, they start seeding that right away. That Stu Macher may not really be dead. I was ready to call bullshit on it right away. I was like, there's no fucking way.
You're like, I just watched Scream twice. He's dead.
he's fucking dead.
Yeah.
But he's going through the whole house. He is super jazzed about it. He goes off to, I think, pee at one point, and she goes into a room and meow,
jump scare.
Animatronic jump scare.
That's
Turns
right.
out the Ghostface that raises its knife on
motion
her and freaks her
detector
out is an animatronic with a motion detector in it. Wow, they really spared no expense in
John Hammond the shit out of this place.
Airbnb.
That one's for Tyler.
Yeah.
I just got to say, Tyler's actually got a little side gig. He's going to be at Universal Studios during Jurassic Park fan days.
Okay, sure.
He's playing a John Hammond.
Oh,
yeah.
Excellent.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong? I hope everything runs smoothly for him.
Spared
and that
no
no
expense.
dinosaurs break out of their pens.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, they're just making all sorts of references to the first movie and to the other movies right off the bat, starting with this meta commentary and going through all the Stab movies, right?
Yeah.
Because
there's even
they turned
Stab movie posters hanging up in this place.
Scream into the Stab movie franchise.
Yeah.
References to the fifth movie and
the fifth movie involved time travel. I don't know if you caught that.
I did see some jokes about if Scream gets to 10, they go to space, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Scream X v Scream on SpaceX.
Yeah.
And,
oh, man. That would be so great.
Ghost Space.
Ghost Space, yeah.
Space Ghost Space.
Space Ghost Face.
Awesome. Let's get some art of that.
Yeah.
That sounds fucking terrific.
Space Ghost Face. Scream X.
Well, as this couple is in there, they get a call on the phone, and he's like, oh my God, it's happening, it's happening. All part of the experience. They get the, do you like scary movies?
And it's also a different voice. Did you notice that?
I'm not sure I noticed it or not.
It sounded to me like a different voice. Like the cheap version of Roger Jackson.
It could be, yeah, I don't know. It was like me doing it.
Sure. Or me. Yeah.
Well, he's rocking the quiz. They give him all these questions. She's not really into this, though.
No.
This is not this girl's idea of a good time. Going to a house where a bunch of women were murdered.
Yeah.
A bunch of people were murdered.
If you think about the reality of this, it's pretty fucked up.
Yes.
It's like if they turned the Sharon Tate house into a fucking Airbnb with fucking pigs and Helter Skelter written across the wall and chalk outlines and fake blood stains. How fucked up would that be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a hard time believing that this would fly.
Yeah.
But
especially in a day where people have to say things like unalived.
Well, not in this movie. There's plenty of it. In fact, Ghostface is about to call her, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, yeah.
As Scott has gone off again and left Madison alone. She's looking at the animatronic again, right? And you see in the background, very Halloween-esque, in the darkness of the doorway, the ghost face begin to fade into the frame.
Into the frame, yeah. Which is good.
scares her. She turns around and wham! Just slugs him right in the face. Oh, it's Scott.
Scott!
Oh, I thought it would be funny. I guess it was a bad
Really,
idea.
Scott? Really? You thought that would be funny? What the fuck is wrong with you, douchebag?
He's already not having a good time.
Yeah.
Listen, I know you're traumatized and all, and your mom just died. And, but I thought maybe we could stay in the murder house and I can get in them panties. See, just like every other Scream movie, Scott is also related to Billy.
To Billy Loomis.
There. So, yeah, he's got the same game.
Yeah.
But wait, did that animatronic move weird?
Huh.
What's going on? He goes to inspect it, like, huh? And then, meow,
jump scare.
Stabbed in the temple. Oh.
Yeah.
Digital eye.
It is. It's a good digital wonky eye, and you know me and those.
Yeah, you love that lazy eye.
I love that lazy eye.
That's a sharp knife, because it just like
easily
went right in there. Just like Scott's fontanelle still there, just stabbed right into the soft spot. Well, we get another classic struggle around the house. This girl is actually able to give it out herself a little bit and manages to toss Ghostface off the balcony.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Give him a little WWE right off the balcony.
Yeah. He's on the ground, and then she's kind of like hanging by the chandelier over him, trying to get her foot onto the railing and get back onto the railing, but hanging on the chandelier and not quite able to make it. And
slip.
Let's go. Begins to fall, and then Ghostface just turns over and sticks his knife out so that she just impales herself on it.
I mean, let's face it. A fucking 110-pound girl just fell from 2 stories, landed on you.
Fuck you up.
You're broken.
Yeah.
Your ribs are fucking smashed.
Yeah. It's a dumb kill.
It is.
Stupid.
It is.
All Ghostface needed to do was like roll out of the way and have that girl go
face plant into the wood.
But it also makes you think, like, how come he's not hurt? Which is a problem that I have had with these movies since really the first one. Because I do feel like in the first one, they kind of mess him up a little bit.
Yeah.
Keeps coming, but it lands. The blows land. He's become almost unstoppable again in the last few movies. So he just impales her and then pours gasoline all over the house.
Yeah.
And burns it to the ground. Burns her. You see her.
You know what other problem I have with this whole scene, though?
What's
is when her boyfriend notices the animatronic moved funny. At some point during this fight scene, you see the animatronic is laying on the floor. Like the legs and the head. It's just, did you not see that there is Ghostface standing there and the animatronic plastic parts are in a pile on the fucking floor?
Yeah.
Are you both blind?
I also have a problem with this scene because it's in California. I know that might be a small thing, but like the rest of this movie's in fucking Indiana. I don't know why they're in California right now killing people.
I never really caught that they were in Indiana, but I'm glad you did because, go Hoosiers. Shout out to our Indiana listeners out there.
But then we're going to cut to a teen girl on the bed texting. This is Tatum. This is Sidney Prescott's daughter. She's on her bed. The window is open. And meow,
jump scare.
Boyfriend jump scare.
Yeah.
Exactly
like the first movie.
Kind of thing that Billy did. Did you also notice the song that's playing on the radio is the same song from Scream 1? It is a slowed down version of Don't Fear the Reaper.
Yeah. These are reasons I like this movie.
Yeah, that's clever. That's cool. It's not hitting me over the head, but I'm picking up little Easter eggs. Sid comes into the room, a little bit like her dad did in the first movie, but she's a little wiser than her pop. She knows boyfriend is hiding behind the bed. All right, knock it off. She kicks him out. Daughter's a little bit miffed, but it's good night, Ben. Tatum's like, you're a hypocrite.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Tatum's a little bitchy to mom. Listen, mom's been through a lot. Okay.
Yes, but nothing can soothe the savage teenager in this, right? She just says, no more boys in the windows, please.
Yeah. It's not an unreasonable ask.
Yeah. But something you've seen through a number of the Scream movies, Sid is very security conscious.
Mm-hmm.
She's got like a home security system in place.
Mm-hmm.
She has married a cop played by Joel McHale.
Joel McHale.
Yes. In the morning, you start to get a little lay of the house, and one whole section of it closed off. They're doing some renovations. So
Little
you've got
Lethal
a
Weapon
whole
2 action.
part of the house with hanging plastic sheeting and power tools. It is a promise that never really bears
off.
fruit. I mean, there's some fruit there, but it's not quite ripe enough.
No.
I kind of wanted more from the promise of this.
Where's the fucking Danny Glover with the nail gun moment?
Yes, exactly. There's got to be a table saw. There's got to be a pneumatic nail gun. There's got to be like a sledgehammer, crowbar. Come on.
Doesn't pay off.
Really happen.
Yeah.
You learn that Sid's got more than just the teenager. There's some little kids. They're staying with Grandma while the renovations are happening.
This is a plot point I don't fully understand, though, because...
Like why she's got more kids?
Yeah. Why did they even bring it up?
2 words for you. Scream 8.
Oh. Scream 8.
The Screamation.
Yeah, the Screamation. Ooh, that's perfect.
But, this one is not Woodsboro, but Pine Grove still has the same kind of small town vibes. Sid goes to the coffee shop to work. You meet some of the other characters. Lucas, he's one of the other kids who will be part of the whole whodunit lineup that they get here. He's the board op for the school's theater productions and a true crime nerd.
Yeah.
He's up on his Dateline. He's up on his Netflix documentaries. He always wants to talk to Sidney Prescott, and she's kind of over all of that stuff, right?
I mean, let's face it. At this point, Sidney has killed how many people?
I know.
4? 5?
God, the Sidney Prescott death count.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess she doesn't kill anybody except for the killers. That would be
well, that's what I'm saying.
Weird.
But still, she has taken lives multiple times.
Yes. And not just all at once, like over a stretch of years.
Yeah. Every couple of years, she's had to shoot someone in the head.
It starts getting easier after a while.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the coffee shop, you'll also meet Lucas's mom at one point. She comes in. She is a very blonde, suburban, kind of a basic bitch.
Yeah, totally.
Having the discussions about their teenage daughters and their kids and the troubles of regular life.
I'm surprised she didn't order a pumpkin spice latte.
No, she's a skinny vanilla latte all the way.
Yeah, you're probably right.
And she goes to the bar. She's a Tito's soda splash of crayon all the way. That is her drink. I'm telling you, as sure as she's wearing fucking Ugg boots. She's a Tito's soda splash of crayon and a skinny vanilla latte.
I think you're right.
We're going to cut over to Pine Grove High School and their theatrical production. Sid's daughter is in the theater. She's in a play, much like Sid was in Scream 2. This is not Peter Pan, but it's something Peter Pan-esque because McKenna Grace, who plays her friend, is up in the air flying around. She's on a flying rig, which...
Yeah.
You gotta be careful with those things.
I'll say.
But her friends are all in the show or running the light board or running the flying rig. And Sid's daughter Tatum is playing like a puppy. She's playing like a giant dog.
Kind of weird.
You get a fucking laugh out loud moment here, though, where the director of the school play comes up to her and talks about how underwhelming her performance as Fluffy is.
Yeah.
And like, she needs to find her spark and find her inner passion. She's Sidney Prescott's daughter, for God's sake. Bring some of that fire.
Yeah.
And he's such a goofy, pretentious fucking knob.
But we meet McKenna Grace here, one of her young friends, and I kept thinking, gosh, she looks so fucking familiar. Why does she look so familiar to me, this young girl?
Because you worked with her.
Because I worked with her when she was 8.
Annabelle or not Annabelle? Amityville
Awakening. Me and Carrie Ayers did a shotgun makeup on her face.
Yay!
And it was, yay, kids! It was one of those moments where we all knew that it was going to be weird and disturbing and whatever, and we just tried to turn it into a fun kind of Halloween-y kind of thing. And she had a good time with it. But I didn't realize it was her until I saw the credits at the end of the movie. I was like, holy shit!
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Very talented. Yeah, so after Sid's daughter Tatum is reamed out by the director, she's back in the backstage area in her fluffy costume, and Ben, her boyfriend, is doing the old Skeet Ulrich on her, like, hey, how's it going? Can I help you out of that dog costume?
You know I like dogs, right?
Yeah, nothing gets me hotter than a giant furry costume that you can't really wash very frequently. It's probably full of, like, rancid perspiration. Let me just get that off your body.
Yeah.
Ooh, boy.
Ooh.
Turning me on. Who's that smells like a sweat sock?
I've always had a thing for beagles.
Bad dog.
Let me scratch you behind the ears. Let me see how that.
Rub your belly.
Oh, look, it's got
That's
your
right.
leg moving.
We're going to cut to Sid in the coffee shop, and she gets a call. Hello, Sydney. Oh,
she's great. I've never heard this before.
Yeah. Go fuck off.
Yeah.
I'm in Pine Grove right now. Oh, you fucking found me, huh? I'm still not convinced. Where are you hiding? He's like, I'm not hiding. And she gets a FaceTime.
That's right.
Pushes the button, and holy shit, it's Stu Macher, Matthew Lillard.
What? No.
Yes, Mark Wahlberg. He's all scarred up.
Yeah.
And there he is talking to her, and he's like, I'm currently outside the theater. Slappity blue.
I'm going to go kill her. Lippity goo.
Oh, shit. Well, it's on. So here comes Sid, calls husband cop, right?
Yep.
He's like, all right, we're calling in all available units. They're on their way. Everybody is just screaming through town, trying to make it to the theater in time.
Mm-hmm.
Cut back to the theater where one of the kids is backstage working the fly rail and the flying rig and rehearsing flying with McKenna Grace's character.
Mm-hmm.
And you see her get sort of suspended in the air, and then the lights go out. Good old Ghostface is on the flying rig.
Good old
Ghostface.
Ghostface.
Another one of those moments like we talked about in Heart Eyes where I just wanted to see the killer with a YouTube video looking at a tutorial.
How do I work this thing?
Okay, so this yoke right here controls the horizontal, and I pull here to raise her up and down.
Yeah.
But she will get suspended, dropped, raised.
Yeah.
Just
hitting all the
around,
buttons, all the switches. It's going nuts.
slamming
Up
into the
and
wall.
down and all over.
Yeah, rocking back and forth pendulously, and as she's swinging from one end of the stage to the other, Ghostface comes out, and he starts taking swings at her like a piñata.
Yeah.
Swinging at her, cutting into her, she's screaming, and then, boy, that's a sharp knife.
It really is.
Makes
That knife
one
is
pass,
ridiculous.
and he just unzips her.
Yeah. Yeah.
And all her guts come out.
Yeah.
Just as Sid comes in through the theater doors. Motherfucker!
Yeah. Well, you know, last night I spoke with the guys that did the makeup effects for this movie. And Bill Splat Johnson, although he doesn't like to be called Splat, just so you know.
Well, then why did you just do it?
I'm just saying. Because that's how people know him.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think people know regular old Bill Johnson.
Wait, you're talking about Bill Gunk Johnson?
No. No, I am not, sir.
William T. Doink Johnson, then.
No, not him either. No, this is
Billy Fart Johnson?
No. I did
Which
not
one
say
are you
that.
talking about then?
We're talking about Bill Splat Johnson.
Oh, Bill Splat Johnson, yeah.
But I talked to Bill Johnson, Mr. Bill Johnson, and Matthew Silva, and they kind of were doing a little makeup effects shop called Lone Wolf Effects. That was Bill's shop. And they spearheaded everything. They said that they got the call just a few weeks before Scream 7 started to really take off. So it was like scramble to get shit done. And the first thing they dealt with was this McKenna Grace kill. And I said, how did you do it? Was she on a pulley and she swung and you had like a zipper bag? And they were like, no. We couldn't rely on something like that. So we ended up shooting it as green screen elements. And they made a puppet of her from like chin to thighs as an insert. And Matthew was on the other side of it so that he could push, in a green screen suit, push the guts through with the blood and have it like rip and rain down onto the floor. And yeah, they just comped it as a green screen element with the actress and all that stuff. And then they had another thing where she was hanging there with just like a harness on that had the stuff hanging out of it.
The entrails, yeah.
The entrails hang out for that whole other rest of the scene. So I was like, wow, that's how you guys, that's fucking great.
It is great. It is a very cool kill.
It's the best. I think it's the best kill in the movie.
I would agree.
Yeah.
This one's fun and gruesome, and it does look great. So
yeah. Awesome.
Good job, Mr. Johnson.
That's right.
Mr. Silva.
That's right. Fantastic. I made a couple of new friends because I've heard of Bill for quite a few years, obviously because the nickname stands out, right?
Yes.
And I just never met him. So good guy. Good guy.
Excellent. Well, now we've got our first murder in town, and they've gathered all of the kids that are around into the theater. They're being questioned by the police. And this is where you get one of those other elements that are in every Scream movie, is the whodunit element, where you get to go looking at your rogues gallery or your cast of characters here and thinking like, okay, is the killer amongst these people? And Sid has been through this 5 times before, so she is instantly suspicious of a few people, including her daughter's boyfriend, Ben. And her daughter's like, not everyone's Billy Loomis, Mom. Oh, God.
I can't believe you. So stupid.
But we're going to cut to them trying to get the fuck out of town, which is great. I actually love this. I'm like, oh, smart move.
Yeah.
We have a smart move. We're like, oh, my family's in danger. Let's all go away from the danger. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Cops are sweeping the whole house, and they are all getting their stuff to head out.
Yep.
Hey, where's your go bag, Tatum? I unpacked that like 5 years ago. She's like, God damn it.
Come on.
You should listen to your mom in this case.
Yeah.
Your mom knows what she's talking about.
Has put at least 5 people in their graves.
Yes.
You need to listen to Mom.
And Tatum's in her room. Sid goes back to talk to Mark. The cops have all left, and you get a shot of like the attic scuttle hole in the hallway.
Yeah.
Like,
this was good.
Like,
this is another good scene.
Yeah, Ghostface comes out, and Sid asks Mark, hey, why'd you turn off the lights? I didn't turn off the lights.
Yeah.
And instantly they're on alert. They go out into the hallway, and this is when you see Tatum come around the corner with kind of a shocked look on her face, and Ghostface has her at knife point, knife at her throat. There's a little bit of a understanding look between Dad and the daughter, and she ducks real quick, and then they tackle Ghostface. There's a double team where Sid and Mark both take him on, and then Ghostface manages to knock Mark down the stairs, knocks him out. This is an example, though, of where, like, throughout the numerous things that happen to Ghostface in this, he doesn't really seem to get that phased, and I hate it.
Yeah.
But Tatum and Sid manage to get away from him. Sid takes her daughter to one of the back rooms. And is it a secret passage or something?
It's a panic room that
they enter
has an
exit
so that you can go in between the walls to get up to the roof to get like out.
Yeah,
or
but
something.
Fuck off. Okay, so they get into a panic room, and I'm like, yes, the panic room.
Stay
that
in
makes
the panic room.
Total sense. Yes. Stay in the panic room.
Was this your first fuck off moment? Is this where you went, oh, come on?
Well, the first one I had was when Ghostface turns over and lets the girl who weighs like 120 pounds fall on him and impales her. That was the first thing I was like, come on.
Early in the movie.
Oh, yeah. But this one, I was like, stay in the panic room. If it's a panic room, you're going to have some fucking food and some water, and there should be some way to reach the outside world that you're in there.
It's too bad your husband's outside, but you
crawling through the crawl space here, and Ghostface hears them and just starts stabbing through the drywall. You get some close calls where he almost manages to stab him. Sydney has, I don't know if it's like a fire extinguisher or a candlestick or some heavy blunt object, manages to bend his knife as it comes through the drywall.
I love that.
Which
I thought that was good. I mean, I don't think you can bend a knife like that.
I think you would just like rip through more of the drywall, honestly.
Yeah.
But
I don't think that's physically possible.
You're right, Ghostface. I don't think it is either.
He grabs a poker and starts breaking through and trying to poke after them, but they escape out like a little back hatch out into the yard. Mark has come back to consciousness. Mm-hmm. You get some more Mark and Sid double teaming Ghostface. I think Sid picks up like a birdhouse and WWE just like smashes it into the back of his head.
Yeah.
And they knock Ghostface into the street where he's hit by an SUV.
That's pretty great.
I loved that.
That was awesome.
Because since about Scream 4, I have been hoping that they would kill Ghostface in the opening scene.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Just as something different to do.
Yeah.
And then they'd be like, who the fuck is this? And the mystery would be a little bit different.
Yeah.
And there could be then, of course, another Ghostface, because there's always got to be two, right? Mm-hmm. But yeah, I was delighted. I was like, oh, you killed one in the beginning of the movie. That's fucking great.
And it's not like it's like knocked out of frame. It's hit by the van, and then you see the van
run
like,
over.
Blup, 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 and like both the front wheel and the back wheel over a whole dummy is the great thing.
But then who steps out of the van? Oh, it's Gale Weathers.
It's Gale Weathers.
Randy's niece and nephew from Scream 5 and 6.
What's wrong with Courtney's face?
Oh, man.
Courtney, please stop with the surgery. It's better to just age gracefully and beautifully like so many other actresses are doing nowadays.
It's rough. It's rough to see her. But it's ridiculous. We don't have any time. We don't want to write a whole scene in where this character comes in independently.
Yeah.
So we're going to have Gale Weathers run over Ghostface violently. And then, like you said, ka-tunk, ka-tunk.
Yeah.
Over his
beautiful.
body. And yes, you've got the niece and nephew of Randy. The nephew played by Mason Gooding, who we just saw in Heart Eyes.
In Heart Eyes,
long ago.
Yeah.
And they unmask the killer. Who the fuck is this?
It was a creepy guy that was in the coffee shop for just a minute that gave her a look.
Yeah, you saw him very, very briefly. Turns out he's an escaped psycho.
Oh, my
from
goodness.
the nearby lunatic asylum.
That's right.
Sid says, this is too easy. There's always more.
That's a fucking Halloween 2 moment right there. The escaped psycho from the lunatic asylum.
Yeah. Also, why does there always have to be more? Because it's the way it always works in these movies. But, like, couldn't this just be one?
Yeah.
Couldn't this be over? He was an escaped lunatic from the psycho ward. It doesn't sound like that guy has any fucking partners in crime.
It's pretty early in the movie, and she knows there's about another 90 minutes to go.
That's what I'm saying. I also do not like this.
All these movies are actually pretty long. And did you notice that? They're all like an hour and 50 minutes or 2 hours and 5 minutes.
I do know I fucking watched a lot of Scream, and sometimes it felt like, oh, God, more.
You probably did about 14 hours of Scream.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Surprised I have any voice left.
Yeah, no shit. Me too.
But in the aftermath of running this over, the throng of people have gathered, and this is another one of those moments where it's like, who done it? Who's the other one she's talking about? And you see the boyfriend, you see the asshole drama teacher, and I wanted so bad for it to be him.
Oh, man.
I wanted
too.
it to be that.
Really needed to be that dude.
Asshole. We also get small town reporter Mark Consuelos on the scene.
That's right.
Mark Consuelos taking a break from his most famous role as Kelly Ripa's man.
Yeah. So true.
So you got this lineup, and you've got the drama teacher there, and also Jessica, the skinny vanilla latte, is there with her son, Lucas. Gail instantly is like, oh, Lucas is a creepy kid.
Yeah.
He's too much into that true crime stuff.
He looks like a creepy kid, too.
He does. But when we're looking at all these characters, just a little bit before in the movie, when we had seen the creepy psycho briefly in the coffee shop, Sid had been talking to Skinny Vanilla Latte, and she said that she had like an abusive husband, and she left her abusive husband. And it was at this moment I was like, I wondered if the psycho killer was her abusive husband.
Oh.
So I started wondering about her character right at this moment.
You wondered if Sally Uggboots had something to do with it.
That's right.
Yeah.
This Ghostface mask smells like pumpkin spice. Well, Sid and Gale catch up a little bit, and you get the feeling, just franchise-wise, these twins are taking over the Gale Weathers role, right?
Yeah.
Trying to pass the torch a little bit here.
You know, I didn't even realize they were twins until someone told me they were twins. And I was like, really? What movie did I miss that in? The fifth one?
The fifth one. The fifth one is where you meet them and you find out that they are Randy's niece and nephew. So we've got the twins on the scene, and Gale says to Sid, it's always somebody connected to your past. Mm-hmm. Why is it so hard to believe that this is not a one and done? I feel like script-wise, they're all just jumping the gun.
They're all just waiting.
And it was irritating me. Well, they don't have to wait very long because they get another FaceTime call from Stu.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I thought the Stu reveal on the FaceTime call was way too early.
Oh.
In the one we got earlier, I was like, you're only 20 minutes into the movie and you're already telling me that Stu is alive. And I'm like, I don't think so. And they do get into, in about 5 minutes later, mentioning that it could have been AI. And I'm like, okay, sure, maybe. But why did AI age him as well?
That was my thought immediately. It couldn't possibly be him.
Yeah.
I felt like they wanted to hook you in to think like maybe he's alive. And I never once bought it in this movie. Not once.
Okay.
Was I ever
I wanted to believe it. I guess, spoiler alert, we're already saying it's not true.
I would have been fucking pissed if it was, frankly. Yeah. I mean, to your point, how like nobody seems to die in these movies, or they get stabbed profusely, and we'll get in to why I fucking really hate it in a little bit.
Pump the brakes there, kids.
Stu threatens them. Sid is like, this isn't going to stop unless I stop it. So she is on the case now with Gale. So
that's a good line from Sid.
Oh, hey, no matter how crappy the movie might be, she's always a good final girl.
Yeah.
So she's going to go with Gale to check out the lead at the local psych ward, right? Where this guy escaped from.
That's Ethan Embry, right? That they meet there?
Yes. At Fallbrook Psychiatric. They're going to meet with
Indiana's best.
One of...
Where Hoosiers go when they're crazy.
Yeah, it turns out there was a flub on Stu's intake form back at the morgue in the 90s. Yeah. And so casting a little doubt here. Maybe Stu really is alive.
Yeah.
And
see, this right there should tell you that he actually is alive for Scream 8. But go on.
Okay. Yeah, but here's the thing. They go to his fucking room, and we meet the orderly right here.
Yeah.
And they show him a picture, and he's like, oh, that?
Oh, yeah.
That's John Doe. He checked out of here a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I bought
it at this point. And they just believe him. Listen,
I bought it at this point.
Sydney is with Gale fucking Weathers.
Gale fucking Weathers.
Throughout numerous movies, she's like, I'm an investigative journalist. I'm a journalist. That's journalism. I'm going to win a fucking Pulitzer. And they don't corroborate this fucking orderly's story.
Yeah.
They never ask.
They just immediately buy it.
Anyone in the administration, like, is this John Doe? What have you got on this guy?
That's true.
They're just like, oh, random orderly. I guess I'll believe what you say. And this is when I knew that guy was the killer, and this movie was fucking not good.
Oh, wow. See, I did not know that guy was the killer from this scene.
As soon as this scene happened, I was like, you're not going to corroborate this? How is this? Fuck this. So this is the point of the movie where I was like, I'm going to have fun with this movie, but this is not a good movie right here. Yeah. This was the moment.
Okay. All right. I'll give you that.
You have a character who is an investigative journalist, and you just fucking gloss by on this. That to me,
it's like AI gave her the answer and she just went, that's it.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. So back at the Evans house, Tatum is hanging out with the twins, and she's like, well, how do you guys uncover the killer? And they're very like, oh, we've been through 2 movies already. We know how to do this.
Yeah.
We need to gather all the suspects in one room.
So let's get them all to a bar.
Yeah. I was like, a bunch of teenagers going to the bar, like,
unorthodox,
Sure.
but I like it.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm cool with this.
Because just like the first movie, the entire town is shut down in a curfew.
Yeah. I think there's
To
even
Red
like a
Right
curfew
Hand,
montage.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like in the first one as well.
Which was another thing that made me go, I like this movie.
Yeah, so Sid and Gail are trying to figure out, like, okay, how can we draw Stu out at this point? And Sid's like, I'm going to do the thing you've wanted since the beginning. I'm going to give you an interview. So they set it up with reporter Mark Consuelos.
Yeah.
Husband to Kelly Ripa.
Yeah. My wife is excited I have a job that isn't with her. She's happy to get me out of the house.
I mean, really, besides being married to Kelly Ripa and being handsome and rich, what does that guy got going on? Fuck all. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah,
Fuck all.
It's true.
Oh, but back at home, Mark is just checking things out in the renovation site. And this is when you get a little Ghostface behind the plastic sheeting. Boom, tackles Mark through the plastic sheets. Stabbing.
Stabbed.
Oh. Yeah. He will not die.
No.
This one is annoying to me.
Yeah.
Like, why don't you just kill him? I don't get it.
I agree. When he turned out to be alive later, I was like, okay.
Yeah. It seemed like they started kind of being oddly afraid of killing people.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they're like, oh, we can bring him back for the sequel?
At the end of the movie, we need to have all the characters being led to an ambulance.
I mean, it's quite possible that just in the formula of these movies, they wanted to keep the law enforcement officer alive so that he can be the Dewey for Screamate.
Sure.
You know?
Screamate.
The Screamation. Well, the teens are gathered at the bar, and now we get Mindy, Randy's niece, talking about the rules. This killer is a fan of Sydney, not Stab. I mean, she's talking about the rules, but at this point,
you're checking out.
I don't know that I'm checking out.
You're tapping your iWatch to see how long is this.
I don't know that I'm checking out, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm so used to this flavor that I don't even need to pay attention. It's like making a gin and tonic.
Yeah.
After a while, I'm not even looking. I'm just like, we're going through. Here we go. Boyfriend is looking at the photos of Stu. I don't know if they're AI. They really seem genuine.
Yeah.
Who could it be? We get Gail and Sid at the TV interview. They're trying to get Stu's attention. Kids are turning into the interview. Finally, the daughter, Tatum, is going to hear her mom talk about her past. But when Gail starts probing a little too deep.
Gail is being a bitch.
As she always is.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, at least this is a consistent little character trait.
Yeah.
She's always pushing it a little too far.
Yep.
Sid gets upset. This interview is over. And as soon as it's over, they get a call from Stu.
Yep.
Guess what? I'm at Parker's Tavern, where all your kids are right now. What are they doing at a bar?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm going to go kill them all. Slap-a-da-doo!
Yabba-da-boo! Here we go!
And then a weird part of this, Sid starts running to the bar.
Yeah.
Why does she not get in a car? Why does she not get a ride? Why does she not call an Uber? Why does she not, like, start running and call an Uber and be like, fucking,
well,
you know.
The town is closed down, so the Uber people have gone home.
Good point. Okay. That's a fucking good point, right?
Yeah.
But she doesn't know that Tatum is trying to get on her way to the TV station, and she gets in her boyfriend's car, and she finds his MacBook.
Yeah, his laptop.
Oh, what's this? And it's
a video of him saying, I'm going to slash you or fucking tear you open. And then it...
doing the AI.
And then it goes to the AI version of Stu, which looks exactly like the actual AI version of Stu. So
it does.
It's a little like...
Yes.
And he goes, I was just seeing if I could do it. And I'm like, no, he is the killer.
No. I'm just testing it out. I was just doing a test. And she doesn't believe him. And it's like, why were you testing with the exact same lines and the exact same cadence?
Yeah.
But she turns his MacBook into a smackbook and just fucking smashes him in the face with it.
She really does.
Ooh, kind of knocks him out a little bit. She gets out of the car thinking she's safe, but uh-oh. Ghostface is in the parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Meanwhile, back in the tavern,
the nice girl's taking a burned pizza out of the oven. I don't know what to call the girl with pigtails other than the nice girl, because that was her like one character trait. Her parents owned a bar, and she was nice. But the lights go out, and Ghostface is in there. And we are going to get some gnarly fights in this bar.
Yeah.
Kitchens are a rough place for fights.
They are.
You know? Lots of instruments to cut and stab you with.
Pans.
Getting thrown over a fucking island. A kitchen island.
Yeah. I would love to throw
down.
somebody over a kitchen island one day.
Oh, God, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be great?
Their feet kicking pans as they go over. Knocking over a coffee pot that you're going to pick up the glass shard and stab them with it.
Bonus points if they have one of those pot racks that hangs from the ceiling. So as their feet go over, they hit those.
That's exactly what I'm thinking about.
Swinging in the air.
It's a pendulum of like domino, sort of like. And I want to smack somebody with a steel ladle.
Yeah. We're going to get some like saloon type fighting in here as they go into the dining room. Lucas comes in. Lucas has been all cut up, the Dateline true crime fan. He's got all sorts of blood on his shirt. And the nice girl is hiding for a little bit before Ghostface finds her and then lifts her up. And now this is what I want to do. Drags her across the bar through all the fucking glassware that's on the bar.
Yeah.
Like she's picking up a fucking cowboy in the saloon and just like right along the bar crashes onto the floor.
It is sort of a Raiders of the Lost Ark fight
100%.
in Marion's bar moment.
Yeah. Well, she falls on the ground, glass shards sticking in her neck, bleeding out.
Yeah. A lot of practical effects by Matt and Bill in this movie.
And they're cool. And I really like the pinata, pendulum, fly, rail, theater death moment earlier.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
But this one coming up is a little too Michael Myers for me. Or a little too Jason Voorhees, really.
It is.
Because he lifts up Lucas. There's like a pointed beer tap, and
where the handle on the beer tap is like a spire.
Steeple or a spire. It sticks through Lucas's skull. So Lucas is hanging in the air on the beer tap.
Out the top of his skull.
Yeah.
But then somehow the beer tap is inside of his mouth and is now spewing beer and blood out of his mouth. But I think we all know...
I don't think that's physically possible.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ghostface.
Like I said, it's a little too Jason Voorhees for me.
Yeah.
In these movies. I don't know that we've ever seen anything quite this ridiculous. I mean, I laughed.
Sure.
I thought it was kind of funny.
I did too. But
it was a little out of place, I thought.
And it was all VFX too. I think there was a blood tube as a practical element, or a physical effects tube as a practical element for like the beer and shit. But beyond that, no. And the way it's played out in the movie, first of all, Ghostface, whether it's either one of those killers, not strong enough to do that, to pick somebody up that high.
No.
This was reminiscent of the My Bloody Valentine kill, where he picks up the girl and stabs her on the shower head.
Yeah.
Except Ghostface stabs him on the beer tap, which is the handle above the tap, and the tap isn't actually going to be in the mouth. It would be behind the neck.
Yeah.
So it's not possible.
Yeah. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense at all.
They just wanted a silly gag.
It's worth a chuckle.
It's not the last time they will make a dumb choice like this for the sake of what I think just wanting to please fans with like a splatter-tastic effect, essentially. But it feels out of place, I think.
It does.
Well, Tatum is running through the street. Of course, everything's locked up. It's curfew. And then Ghostface appears and is coming after. Now, we know that there are two Ghostface, so they can be both
in two places
in
at
the
once.
Tavern and chasing her down the street. There's a little bit of struggle. I think she picks up, it's like a chair or something that's outside somebody's shop, and WWE's Ghostface with it, but it's not facing them for long. And to your point, it's like... one of these killers is actually not very big, so it's hard to believe that they could take a chair to the back of the neck and be fine, or lift somebody up and slide them down the bar and stick them on a beer tap.
Yep, exactly. Neither one of them, actually.
At least Tatum starts screaming here. Help me, help me.
Yeah.
because something I've noticed in some slashers is you're not making a big enough racket.
Yeah.
If your life really depended on this, you'd be fucking raising an alarm.
But there definitely is nobody around.
There are no cops.
Yeah.
Which is funny because if they had a curfew, there would still be cops out.
They would be patrolling.
Cops would be
especially
the curfew.
if they're looking for a murderer.
Exactly. Exactly. Well, the boyfriend, Ben, he manages to catch up to her here before he gets stabbed by Ghostface. And then she pushes Ghostface through a shop window, and the alarm starts ringing.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Should have started with that. You know, killer on the streets, just pick up a brick and throw it through a random window.
Oh, you remember that Bruce Springsteen song? Killer on the Streets?
Oh, I thought you meant brick through a broken window.
I think that's Bob Dylan.
No, brick through a broken window, I think, is on Nebraska. Killer on the Streets is on Darkness on the Edge of Town. Well, she runs to Mom's coffee shop. She knows the code. And I did think this part was cool. Sid gets alerted as she's been running this whole time towards downtown.
Yeah.
Because Sid's got the app on her phone that says somebody just entered the coffee shop.
Yeah.
Yes. Excellent use of technology. So many times movies shy away from the cell phone because it can ruin a movie. But I thought this was great. Yeah, of course you would know. So yeah, the girl's inside.
Yeah.
Ghostface is outside. Mom calls and she doesn't pick up. She declines the call.
Yeah.
I was like, what? What are you doing? You don't have to talk on the phone, but answer it.
Yeah.
So you can whisper and Mom can hear what's going on.
Sure.
But she's like, God, Mom, just text me.
So stupid. What are you doing?
She texts Mom and Mom texts back, look, the gun is in the office.
Yeah.
Make your way there. And then the killer comes back and knows the code.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
How?
I'm not sure.
That was a weird little thing I didn't quite understand. Like,
because neither one of the killers are close enough to Sid to know what the code is.
Yeah, but it seemed like the killer was just there, didn't know the code, then came back and knew it. Unless I was missing something as I was watching and taking notes.
Well, I thought the same thing, so we may have both missed it, if that's true.
Yeah. Well, Tatum knows that the code to the safe is her birthday. The code is your birthday. Get the gun.
Yeah.
Put your earbuds in because you're going to need both hands. I dig this part of the movie.
Sure.
Because she's like, Mom, I don't know how to use a gun.
I'm going to explain it to you.
Teach you. You put your earbuds in, you got both hands, and the gun was already loaded, but I would have loved a little tutorial of like putting the clip in, racking the slide, taking the safety off.
Yeah, absolutely.
A fucking step-by-step would have been kind of dope.
It would have been funnier, though, if she looked it up on YouTube and had to sit through a commercial first.
For like a home security system.
Yeah.
So it's also cool in this moment that Sid is using her phone and looking at the live video feed from the coffee shop.
Yeah.
So she can see her daughter, she can see outside the office, and she can see Ghostface
Shades
there.
of the first Scream with the live video feed.
Pretty cool use of technology.
Yeah.
I did also think, Sid, don't just stand there in the middle of the fucking
street. She did. She just stood there to watch stuff.
Keep walking towards this. Keep walking.
Yeah, I kept thinking, why did you stop to make a call?
Don't stop. Don't stop. You can walk and talk.
The call could be to 911 and go to the address of the coffee shop.
Absolutely. Make another call. You've got the time. But she's watching Ghostface on the app. She's teaching her daughter how to use the gun. And then she's giving her the...
Point to this part of the wall.
Yes. You got to shoot through the calendar.
Yeah.
She can tell he's standing on the other side of the calendar. Shoot through the calendar. Shoot through the calendar.
Yeah, this was good.
And
I like this.
Yeah, very cool. I did like this too. Shoots. She sees Ghostface go down. Yeah. Fuck yeah. But again... Just stay in the room.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know why.
I'm going to open the door now. I'm going to move everything out of the way and open the door and come out.
Now, there is a certain degree that in a slasher movie, you know they are going to make the bad choice.
Yeah. They're supposed to.
Yeah. But part of the thing that made the first movie so great is they talked about how stupid that shit was.
Yeah.
So... I think it's just a testament to how diluted these things have gotten and how much they have become the thing that they are trying to satirize. that their characters are doing exactly the same kind of dumb shit.
Sure.
That they, at one point, are smart enough to make fun of. Because she doesn't stay in that room. She goes out there and she hovers over the body for a bit. I think maybe Sid is like, you gotta shoot it in the head, right? Mm-hmm. Shoot him in the head. But she can't do it. The killer stands up, throws Tatum into the wall, and she manages to struggle a little bit and knock Ghostface out or away from her, out of the picture. Mm-hmm. But as she's standing over him, the other Ghostface appears.
Yeah.
The first one stands up. They both rush Tatum and fade to black.
Oh, no.
Oh, what's happened? When Sid gets to the coffee shop, she gets a call. We're at your house.
Yeah.
Where they're like, where you hang your hat.
Where the heart is.
Where the heart is. Okay,
Yeah.
There you go.
Like,
sure.
Really? You got to give her a riddle now? Why don't you just say, come to your house?
Come to where the heart is.
Yeah. We've got Tatum.
Marlboro Country?
So Sid
Cracker
goes
Barrel?
home. Sid's Apple Watch has definitely got to be alerting her that she's getting her steps in because she ran all the way to the coffee shop. And now she's got to go all the way home.
Homegirl just closed her rings for the day for sure.
Jesus Christ. She gets home, a TV starts, and there's a video message because apparently Ghostface is fucking not only AI savvy, but AV savvy.
Really good at setting up
Message.
everything in that house that has a Bluetooth on it.
Yeah.
Can now receive a signal. I
would have been.
I thought this was kind of dumb.
I'll throw this out there.
Mm-hmm.
If they were going to do something like this, would have been cooler if somehow they had gone back to the original Mocker house that already had all of this shit set up.
Yep.
Because I would have believed, like, oh, they've got all these TVs and they can.
I thought the same thing.
Wired.
I thought that the showdown should have been in the Stu Macher house.
But it would have taken them too long to get back to California.
I'll see you in 3 days.
Yeah.
I mean, they could have just had it in the same town or like an hour away.
Well, listen, I could understand why Sydney would want to move way the fuck away from that town.
Doesn't live where she's killed 5 people or 6 people or however 10. How many people she killed? 9 maybe?
Yeah, those are just the ones we know about in the movie.
Yeah.
We don't know about her fucking vacation to darkest Bangladesh where she just paid money to fucking black marketeers to just kill random people. Fucking most dangerous game for a couple of years.
She's like, I got to keep my game up because I never know what's coming up next.
That's right. I wouldn't blame her.
I made a lot of money from the movie sales, so I think, I'm going to kill one of these people.
And also, this is that part of the movie where, again, with the fan service, it was like, oh, you're from Scream 2. Oh, you're from Scream 4.
Yeah.
You're from Scream 3.
All the killers from the previous movies are now in AI format, taunting Sid.
Wow, good job, computer whiz Ghostface, for putting this all together.
And aging them all appropriately.
Yeah, that is weird. It's an odd case.
Yeah.
It's an odd case where it actually would have worked much better if they had de-aged them.
Totally.
And so it looked a little bit phony.
So absolutely.
You know?
Totally.
That would have been, I didn't even think of that. But
nope.
Yeah, that would have sold it.
There's modern day Laurie Metcalf. There's modern day David Arquette. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I thought we'd take it back to the beginning. Someone you love tied up to a chair.
Yeah.
Outside the house.
Just like the first Scream movie.
Yep.
These movies pair perfectly together, by the way.
Tied up. Yeah. I mean, I did watch Scream right before I watched this one. And
you're like, oh, another beat
of little Easter eggs from the first movie. But
I mean, nobody made Jiffy Pop.
I know. Kind of a missed opportunity there.
Yeah, totally.
You know, Tatum is tied up, and this is when you see one of the ghost faces is the orderly from the psych ward.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
You're like, I knew
it. Of course it's you.
Yeah.
And why did no one fucking corroborate your story?
Mm-hmm.
Investigative journalist.
Yeah.
Fucking Gail Weathers blew it on that one.
Yes, she did.
Yeah. And then the second ghost face appears.
It's Miss Ponytail Yoga Pants.
Skinny vanilla latte herself.
Yeah.
Jessica.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah. Miss Tito's Soda Splash of Crayon here.
That's right.
Jenny Ugg Boots.
Mm-hmm. Paula Pumpkin Spice.
Orderly pulls Dad Cop out of the garage on a plastic sheet. He's still alive somehow.
Sarah Sephora makeup.
Jessica talks about how she read Sid's book and what an impact she's made, and she gave her the strength to kill her abusive husband because that's what Sid Prescott does.
Yeah.
She kills the obstacle. She kills the person that's giving them problems. And after she did that, she got a little unhinged, and that's when she checked into Fallbrook and she met Ethan Embry here. The orderly. I don't even know if I've got his name written down here, but
doesn't matter.
Yeah, the other killer. Yeah.
It's Ethan Embry.
They do have like a funny little back and forth banter with each other too, where he kind of can't do anything right, and he's
a
getting
little
all upset
whipped.
at him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But now Jessica is going to kill Sid
in front of Tatum because she wants to make a new Sid.
She wants to make a new final girl.
Which that doesn't make sense, but okay.
Yeah, it's weak.
Yeah.
This is the reveal. A lot of people have problems with this reveal.
Yeah. I didn't like it.
At this point in the movie, I'm not sure it made it any worse for me. I had already kind of decided that it was more bad than good. But as she's going through this whole monologue, Cop Dad has been slowly cutting through Tatum's restraint.
Yeah.
I also think this is kind of dumb, but Tatum manages to headbutt Jessica, and Sid shoots the orderly. She had given up one of her guns, but Sidney Prescott keeps 2 guns on her.
That's right.
Which makes a lot of fucking sense.
Good old 2-gun Sydney.
That's right.
Yeah, that was her nickname in high school after she shot Billy Loomis to death.
Billy Loomis?
Yeah.
Her first kill at age 17.
What's up, 2 guns? Really?
And then Jessica runs into the renovated portion of the house to get away. And here we get a cat fight. And I tell you something. I know movies have to have that climactic struggle, and it's got to follow a formulaic story beats. You know, the good guy's on top, and then the bad guy gets the upper hand, and they've almost got the good guy, and then, you know, like, they're going to follow this thing. But I really thought Sidney Prescott should have dismantled this bitch.
Oh, yeah.
I really wish that she had just taken Skinny Vanilla Latte and just shattered her fucking bones.
Yeah.
And I didn't know. I was like, are we going to get a sledgehammer or a crowbar? What's in this?
She should have poured
thing?
her over ice and then dumped her down a drain. Yeah.
I didn't even need her to pick up a power tool, but I thought at this point, Sidney Prescott would be a fucking Krav Maga specialist.
Yeah.
Just like,
I mean,
fucking Steven Seagaling this bitch's bones.
Skinny Vanilla Latte does get her tea bag saturated pretty badly.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So after Sidney does shiver like 9 times with a flathead, just like, which is pretty fucking great.
Yeah.
And then
Sepsis.
her daughter comes out and shoots her like 4 times. Blam, 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 blam.
Yeah.
And they're like, and then Sidney's like, you gotta shoot her in the head. You gotta shoot her in the head. And they turn around and Jessica is not there. And this is the part in the movie I went, oh, come on. Because she'd just gotten beat up, stabbed 9 times, shot 4 times. I was like, there's no way Tito Soda Splash a Crayon has fucking got up off the barroom floor and escaped. There's no fucking way. But they just wanted to have her rush through one last time so Sid and her daughter.
She's got to knock off Gucci bulletproof vest on.
Face into a fucking jar of ragu. Just like, just obliterate her.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I just thought that was the dumbest thing.
I like that they obliterated her head.
Then they should have done that before she fell down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The fact that she got so hurt so badly and then managed to get up, I was like, come on.
Well, the missed opportunity for me is after Miss Lulu Lemon Spritzer has fallen down and taken 15 rounds to the crown. Sid looks at her daughter, Tatum, and says, "Are you okay?" And then I really wanted Tatum to one more shot to the head and be, "No, I'm okay."
At this point, why not?
Yeah. That would have been a nice mother-daughter moment for me that I feel was missed.
Tatum, where did you learn to kill people like that? Where did you learn that?
I learned from the best.
You all right?
2 guns.
I learned it from watching you.
Yeah.
Parents who kill people have children who kill people. Oh, well, now the twins are taking the lead, uncovering the story. They're taking up for Gale Weathers here. And Sid makes up with Gale after having their little fallout at the TV station.
And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, they have a little mother-daughter bonding moment where she talks about, I never wanted this for you. And
yeah.
I named you Tatum after my best friend because she was strong and independent, and that's just what I want for you. Let's go see your dad, who somehow has not bled out despite being, stabbed 7 times and nearly suffocated with plastic sheeting.
Yeah, he's fine.
And they unite with Gale, and the ladies leave arm in arm and roll credits.
Yeah.
Scream. 7,000.
So, for Scream 8, the Screamation, here's what I predict.
Okay. Yeah, lay it on me.
Gale Weathers is the killer.
Okay.
And Stu Macher
it's been proposed.
Is alive.
Okay. Gale Weathers being the killer was proposed at one point, I think, in all these things. They had a lot of different ideas of where to take this franchise. One of the interesting ones I heard was that in Scream 4, the girl who ends up being the killer in that gets away with it. And then in Scream 5...
I kind of like Scream 4, by the way.
And then in Scream 5...
Noted.
Somebody would know that she had gotten away with it and would start trying to out her or whatever, and that would create the conflict and the tension. And then they just kind of turned the franchise on its head a little bit. And I don't know, man. After watching all of these movies, I was really begging for something different other than what we get essentially every single time with these movies. Meta slasher, whodunit, with a lot of jump scares and a third act Scooby-Doo reveal.
Yeah. Well, that's the Scream movies.
That was the Scream movies.
Tyler, take us out.
Ooh. Nice.
The head, the tail, the whole damn thing.
Thanks a lot, Ghostface. Hope to see you in Scream 8 and 9 and Scream X. Anyway, this has been The Head, the Tail, the Whole Damn Thing with industry professionals Mike D. McCarty and James Knight. I'm your announcer, Tyler Patton. Please, join us next time for Natural Born Killers and The Bride! Exclamation point. I think you have to say the exclamation point. I'm not sure why, but I really liked that movie. It seems that it didn't do very well in the theaters, but I thought it was fantastic. It was so whimsical, operatic in ways. Well, we'll see what the boys have to say about that. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.